We are live on YouTube.
Yay.
And we are also live on the
TikTok and YouTuber. Hi, Dahlia. Oh, yes, Dahlia, we shipped out your little package.
Yeah, I messaged her.
Awesome.
She was asking for tracking.
Oh.
If you have the receipt or something.
I think I'll have to take a picture of it. I think I left it in the car. That's cute. Hello.
How is everybody doing? Hello.
Hello. I always think Animal Crossing every time that happens.
Yeah.
I'm warming up a little bit with some beans.
I did like a little bit of warm up earlier. This is very Miki.
That is very Miki.
And
that one too.
I did a bit of warming up earlier.
Fico Riggs, hello.
I already saved it there.
Oh, okay. You did. Colton did some really nice 2-minute gestures, and they looked fantastic. I'll show it. Look at where? Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, I did some simple. I like warming up. I like warming up by doing 2-minute gestures. These are
so nice.
It's some of my favorite things to do. I don't really focus on anatomy, just a little bit of structure and flow.
But we can definitely add anatomy to this.
Yes.
Today we're talking about anatomy.
Yes. So today we're going to take figures like this, simple tube people like what we talk about all the time, and we're going to add a little bit of anatomy on top of them. We could also talk about how to do these 2-minute gestures as well.
Hey, Saf. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. They do look really good. They look, honestly, I wish my 2-minute gestures looked as good as these. Hi, Poppy.
There we go.
Poppy is here.
Gonna leave soon because of school. Hello, Saf. Hey, Fico Riggs.
Fico Riggs.
Wait. Who did you get to draw? Ray?
Ray. At least that's from what I remember.
Sick.
I love Fico Riggs' style. Yeah, we'll talk about the torso and stuff because that's always fun.
Ray hairdryer when?
Ray hair dryer. Oh my gosh, yes, I would love that. Fico Riggs, I would love you to hair dryer.
I would love
Ray,
to have our
actually.
characters turned into household appliances.
Yes, absolutely. You're drawing Ray too? Oh,
That's
thank
crazy.
you, Dahlia.
So yeah, if you noticed or if not, I added a new command to the Discord server. ! What to draw will give a random Anime Academy character
for you to draw
as a suggestion.
If you have art block, you know.
Anatomy Mondays are back today.
Today,
probably, yeah. I actually quite like Anatomy Mondays. They're pretty fun.
It's a good topic to do.
Hey man, can you please tell me how to draw torso? Because right now I'm suffering drawing them, please. Yeah, we can talk about torsos. That'll be fun. Let me go ahead and...
I think if you can divide a line in half, you're nearly there. Oh, they posted the watercolor. That's great. I'm going to look at that later. So like if you take a line and you divide it in half, you can take this same essence and just say, "Hi, Poppy. What are you doing here?"
Poppy is
and just say, "Hey, let's bend this line. This right here is your rib cage. This down here is your pelvis area." If you know that, you're basically halfway there because you can just like beanify it. Poppy.
I guess I'll have to draw Tira, I say, with a whip on my Procreate. Yes, you have a whip of Tira. And you'll also start a new Tira drawing.
You know, might as well. Right, so here's a rib cage. Here's your pelvis. And I like to simplify the pelvis like an underwear shape. I love the underwear shape. It's great. And then you can just say, hey, there's a squishy middle. And so this can be simplified into a bean, a pillow, an envelope, whatever. You know, anything that can be divided in half is great.
I'm missing my drawing utensil.
Oh, no.
Hold down the fork.
Okay. Never thought of it like that. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. We teach anatomy a lot, actually. And we also have a school that teaches figure drawing and analytical anatomy as well. And we teach stuff like this, how to construct the body from the ground up. I mean, you can check it out on our website if that also interests you. If you've always been stuck with anatomy or just with drawing in general, we help you with that in our program. But, you know, today, this is always a fun topic, right? So if you now understand, hey, here's that bean, or that torso, whether if it's this, still dividing it in half, right? Or you can have, hello, Poppy, welcome back. Please don't lay on my iPad. Or you can have, you know, a pillow like this. Same thing, same squish, and stretch. We can also use, we can add like little pillow marks, or we can do an envelope, which is like a letter, right? Same thing, bend and stretch. And then you can add anatomy on top. So actually I love starting my bodies this way. Poppy, you're gonna quit it. Sorry, kitty. She's just always getting on the iPad and twisting my canvas. Do you know how to do the knee? If we have time, we'll probably talk about that. But we'll see. For now, let's just do some torsos. So yeah, this is exactly how Colton broke down these torsos. Look at that, same thing. Line, divided in half, he bent it, right? Here is another one. This one is just like a bean from the side view, but it's like equal ratio. This one is like a twisted box, where it's the same concept, but instead of it being like the same width, it's getting thinner. Like this. So now if you want to add anatomy on top, you can. And I think the anatomy part is the fun part because everybody wants to know that, right? You motivate me? Thank you. Well, we try. I subscribed. It seems interesting. Awesome. Hello. How do I show you guys my work from Discord? If you want to show your homework on Anime Art School, you can go to the Anime Art School Discord channels. Or you can go to, like, ArtShare in our Discord server. Like, either one. ArtShare 3 or 2 or 1, or go to our...
You're on my tablet.
What's it called? Anime Art School homework share if you want to do that. That's totally fine. This is all in the Discord server. So
all right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What happened?
Just talking a little bit about torso and how you broke it down, just using that bean or that proportional method.
Can I see your Tsuyu? Is that the froppy that I did? The
Oh,
Tsuyu
yeah.
Sui drawing? I don't actually even know where that is.
So here's the wild thing about rib cages. This is the bottom of your neck. This is the top of your neck. So the bottom of your neck is actually lower than the top of your neck. And so we get this. That's why people, drawing people in the side view is so confusing. And then here comes out the clavicle. And the clavicle is basically a bow. Like, think of like an archery bow, but like sideways. That's the shape. Ooh, I used to always get confused with clavicles until I saw this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that really helped a lot. And then here's the girdle. Here's the shoulder girdle.
No idea where that drawing is. I have so many stream demo files. Face practice?
Collarbone. Actually, that's probably a better word. It's collarbone. For learning to draw, should I learn the box method or ovals/circles? Ovals/circles. I don't know really what you mean by ovals or circles. Boxes are a pretty good way to break down bodies. I mean, if you're talking about like this, like that's like a bean, that's kind of more of like an organic form. You can do whichever one you want. But just understand the proportions still apply. What drawing program do you use? I use Procreate on streams, and you can actually get this brush for free on our profile. How do you know which gesture you want the body to go? It depends on where you want it to go. So, like for instance, these gestures right here. Let's say this is like a photo. I will generally look for the main essence. So, like sometimes that can just be like this, and so this is the initial impression of your body, and you follow the rest of the body with this idea. So like the way how he did this one is he pushed the torso.
I didn't realize you were going over my stuff.
Oh, I am. We'll push the torso towards the side because that is basically the main gesture, right? And then he also used the leg to emphasize that curve. And sometimes some gestures are harder to analyze and harder to break down. There we go.
The cats are knocking stuff off of our desk. You can leave it. Unless it's right below you. Oh.
There we go.
Poppy, you're being a nuisance today. That's Applejack's job.
So like head to back to toe, that's like the main essence. But like that's also depending on how you interpret the body.
Poppy Rebellion, yes, for sure.
Yeah. Poppy Go Zoom, yeah.
What's harder, 2D or 3D? I think they're just different. I think they're both pretty hard. They're both, you know, skills that you can build up and take years to. They do overlap though. Like there is thoughts that overlap, especially if you're designing. Design is like universal. It transcends like medium. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the difficulty of 2D, 3D, all that kind of stuff is getting better at design and developing your sense for that.
Let me see here. Okay, I like to think of the pecs as like a big long trapezoid divided in half. That's pretty nice. That's what I'm having trouble on, you know, like gesturing on where or how I want the body to go or be. I think.
That's what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that's entirely up to you. Like,
Yeah.
what pose do you want the person to be in? Do you want it to be an open and expressive gesture? Gesture is design, so it's like, what is the story that you want to tell? What do you want the figure to do?
Yeah.
We have a bunch of stuff on that in book volume 2.
Yes. Book volume 2.
We have published a couple of books. Can you find it in the book?
Yes.
And
Poses. There we go.
yeah, so gesture, that's not gesture. That's kind of along the lines of what we're talking about. Like, what is the story that you want to make with the pose? Do you want them to be static, stiff, strong, not easy to knock over? Or do you want them to be moving quickly? Do you want them to be elegant?
Twisting.
Because, like, not all poses you want to be really flexible and, you know, curvy. Like, think of a knight who's not easily knocked over, right? Like, you're reading One Punch Man, and there's that knight character. I don't remember what his name is. He lost, like, his arm or something, right?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, if he's standing and in a sturdy position and he's not going to get knocked over, you're not going to use really dynamic triangles and flowing lines in order to show his pose. So it's really up to you. Like, what is your character doing? What do you want them to do?
Mm-hmm. There's a few more. Like, how much do you want to push?
Yeah. This is what you would get better at through doing a bunch of gesture drawing. Look at poses, draw them from observation, set them up simply. Like all those poses here, these are 2-minute gestures that I did just earlier today, actually. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to get the essence of that down, but there is no right or wrong way. There's just, what do you want to say?
It's like vibes based.
Yeah,
kind of vibes
it's
based.
definitely vibes based.
Yeah. So like, I mean, you can get this on a TikTok shop or on Amazon as well if you want some tips on that. For example, I want the female body to be or look.
What brush are you using? You can get the brush on the linky on our profile.
Yes.
This right here. Do you have any tips on overlapping / layering for traditional? I don't think we're going to talk about that today, but I would look up specific guides for the medium that you're using. Because overlapping oils and overlapping watercolors or overlapping, you know, whatever
Paints.
markers, it's going to differ from medium to medium. There's a lot of different traditional mediums.
Yeah.
So let's get into some... let's get into what we wanted to talk about today, which was how do we start adding muscles and volumes to these gestures, to these forms.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to erase most of this stuff here.
This is important stuff. You want me to send you the pictures of the... I don't know if I actually have those.
I don't know. If you don't have them, then we'll try to...
I might. I don't know if I exited out of my gesture drawing app or not.
Okay. Let's do this one right in here.
Sure.
If you want to learn back muscles, there's really not that many.
Oh, this guy had a really, really big lat shape.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I could see it very strongly.
Wow. Okay. So, a few back muscles to think about. So this is your back in the front view, or sorry, in the back view. It's symmetrical. Here's your neck. One of your main muscles is your traps. So it's like a dagger shape, like this. And the great thing about anatomy is that it's symmetrical, so you don't have to worry about like this muscle being different from this muscle. It's the same.
Hello from Argentina. Hello.
Hello. We got
I've
another
never-
Argentinian here.
I don't know much about Argentina. Actually, I know more about it. I interrogated Lau at one point. There's like mountains. There's like ice, dude.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah.
Huge.
Your deltoids, which is your shoulder muscle, also appears in the back. Then you got your lats. Colton, remind me, do the lats overlap the traps?
Yeah.
Or okay, okay.
I think they like connect, like not really connect exactly. I'm not sure. I think they like come out. Remember, like, because like this area right here to me is like not actually the muscle, right?
Right.
We can look.
Yeah. Let's probably look it up. Hey, from Pennsylvania. Welcome, Toby. Our cat's name is also Toby. Okay.
I think it depends.
I think it depends on how the artist interprets it. Okay,
yeah,
so
no, it looks like it's the traps that overlap the lats.
All right, that's perfect. When in doubt,
most of these, you can look up like an Ecrochet model. It'll generally give you, pretty much
Ecrochet
everybody's
model, okay.
overlapping it.
All right. That part's always confusing me. I'm like, I forget. I'm like, is it overlapping or not? Okay, so your traps overlap your lats, and this lat right here you can see in some cases. And then you got your obliques, which are the little squishy bits, and then you got like your glutes.
Which book was it out of 2? That was book 2.
That was book 2. Book number 2. And then
are you
here's
adding figure, or are you at, wait, what figure is that? Oh, that's not one.
No. I'm just showing the
okay.
the basic back muscles. So like all you have to know is this. And so keep in mind of these different sections. And now if we put it in here, we're like, okay, this model's kind of twisted a little bit. So a lot. So you'll see that one side will be distorted, or both sides will be distorted, sorry.
Yeah.
The center line has moved, so rather than it being straight on.
I'll find you those.
Okay.
That reference specifically.
Sure.
I always take off my hat instead of my headphones.
So many muscles in the body, but which ones should we learn first?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You are gonna do many poses, or all poses will show some muscles, but not all poses show the same muscles. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is a back view.
Yep.
So you'd want to know some of the back muscles and forms.
It
doesn't even really matter that much.
Muscles
aren't that important. It's like main forms are the really important thing.
Yes. And because you have the main forms like this, for example, like it's really easy to put muscle on top. And once you understand the muscle structure, for the most part, like most of the muscles, then you can decide how much muscle do I want to show. So like here, I mean, if this is gonna be more analytical, I'm showing a lot. So I'm showing like where does the traps end? Where's my lats? My lats starts from the back and it wraps even to the side. And so we see that down here, and then it travels over to the tailbone. So this is this. We want to make sure that that's consistent. And this wraps around. And then there's also some more muscle underneath all of this. This is called the erector spinae. It's all in Latin. And these like kind of give like these little tubular forms right in here. But that is overlapped by the lats. Oh, okay. Can you teach how to do female bodies? What I did to learn female bodies is I learned the male body first. Oh, okay, great. So yeah, is it okay if I show this or no?
Probably. At least upper body.
All right.
I don't know.
So this is the model. Look at that. Traps. I made the traps a little bit too big because I didn't have the reference. But here's that lat shape right in there. Here's our spine. The spine is also showing our center line. So I need to fix this a bit.
Yeah, different. I mean, you could get that. It would just be a much more bulky character.
This person's very lean, so the muscle's going to be much flatter. Yeah. So I need to make sure
and like this, like look how incredibly strongly this lat right there, that line right there.
Oh, yeah.
Look how strong that line right there is. It's very, very defined.
Mm-hmm.
You will see these muscles sometimes in certain poses very clear.
Yep.
But in a lot of poses, you won't. You'll just see a little suggestion. Wow.
And then here's your obliques, because this guy's twisted, and we see a bit of his side. So, like, that's all you need to know. Traps, lats, obliques. And, of course, you know, the deltoid, which is part of your arm muscle. So this Little bump comes out.
Hey, Ginny.
Hey, Ginny.
Got to get the concept of gravity and balance better on my artworks. Nice. That's always good.
One thing about anatomy is that anatomy also has flow. So like we really want to see the twist in this torso. So anatomy isn't just anatomy alone.
Yeah.
It follows the gesture. We want the muscles to feel like they're twisting as well.
Whenever you're doing anatomy, figure drawing, everything relates to each other. Everything is connected. Everything is part of the same whole. You're not like sectioning off the individual pieces and thinking of them in a bubble. Think of them all together as one cohesive thing. One cohesive unit. Muscles like flow into each other. They wrap over the form.
It's like cloth that's being wrung out. Like you'll see these lines. That's like what muscles do with each other. You know?
Random question for you two. What did you do for college? If it was anything art related, what did you do? I want to research more about college. I'm confused. I went to a trade school for industrial design. I trained to become a concept artist, and I worked in games for a number of years. And then I went over to Art Center College of Design, but I left after two terms.
Yep.
But you can honestly learn a lot online and through classes and mentorships. Like art education, find a good mentor or find like
someone knows what they're doing.
Yeah, someone who knows what they're talking about. If you want to get good, you absolutely don't have to go to school for it. You can. But schools are also kind of like they're like a shotgun blast, right? Schools are general, like it's an average answer. You don't get specific that much. So if you want to specialize in something, like schools are trying to get a lot of different students coming in, right? So they kind of like have this main curriculum, and that's
like
good up to a certain point. But if you want to specialize, if you want to be like a character designer or something, you're definitely going to want to take a mentorship or specialized classes. Like a figure drawing class is a figure drawing class. A perspective class is a perspective class. And I feel like schools are relatively good at that. But most people are going to shoot for a specific job, a specific kind of thing. Like most colleges that teach art, they're not very good at getting people employed in their specific industry necessarily. Like if you want to go into Viz Dev, you're definitely going to want to take classes from Viz Dev artists who are actively working.
Yeah.
If you want to become a character designer who works on like, I don't know, League of Legends or like at Blizzard or something, you are definitely going to take specialized classes or mentorships by actual character designers.
It's just going to make your life easier rather than like kind of gambling with a art college that you don't really know much about, you know? But that's our opinion on it. And Colton knows, like he's also kind of self-taught.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Again, there's just so many classes and stuff available. Like there's so much available. You can literally take the same classes that they teach in some of the most prestigious design schools online by the same teacher. Like Eric, he teaches perspective in Art Center. Art Center is like $25,000 per term. It's like $250,000 to go to Art Center. Eric literally teaches the same perspective class in Brainstorm for like $800 a class. He teaches at both schools. Same with the anatomy teachers. Like Ray Bustos teaches analytical figure drawing at Art Center. It's like $5,000 to take one class at Art Center. He has his entire analytical anatomy class on ArtStation for like $80.
That's insane.
Through Graphit, through Studio Graphit.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, you can get it. You know, it's like going to certain design schools is like buying the most expensive Mac computer to do like stuff. Does it do it? Yes. Could you do it way cheaper doing another way? Absolutely. So it's like it just depends.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like these classes online, and there's a lot of really, really, really good artists who don't like all of the nonsense with colleges and accreditation, so they just teach on their own.
Yep. That's very true.
Like, they don't like dealing with it. At one point, I was even considering in teaching at a college, and then it's so complicated, and there's so much like stuff
Red
to it. So we
tape.
just started our own educational platform. We're just like, yeah, we build anime art school. We teach. I do mentorships one-on-one. So like, I don't want to deal with all that stuff. It's like colleges are so clunky. They change slow. The industry moves really fast. New tools are coming out. You know, a new version of Blender comes out, and all the 3D classes
Have to be updated.
yeah can't get updated very quickly because colleges are clunky and don't move quickly. It's just so good. Like, if you're going to college for art, I think you'd have to be crazy not to have other alternative sources of education that are more specialized to what you're specifically looking for.
Yeah. Do we have to show all the work in the school for anime art school? No, just show
No.
what you feel like showing.
Just show what you feel like. Again, it's not a program that comes with feedback, so you can show as much or as little as you want. It's for your learning purposes. Like,
Yeah.
you are taking the classes to get better personally. So you can absolutely share stuff that you make in the channels.
Yep.
But anyways, a little bit of a tangent. But
I mean,
like,
I love that kind
There's
of
a
tangent.
lot of educators out there, really high level artists, just amazing, phenomenal stuff. And
Toby, you can't steal my water this time.
they just literally have it out for like the college system. There's so many colleges out there. They're so expensive. They don't offer very good education. They're really general classes. The teachers aren't even like professionals working in the industry that you're trying to get into. It's a joke a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Again, it's like, could it work? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But I think that's where the due diligence comes in because it's expensive. It can be very expensive.
Yeah. Due diligence is like my #1 recommendation.
Yeah. So we have a question regarding to legs. I don't know if the person's still here, but I mean, we can still talk about it because this is the leg muscles. I would say make sure that your structure for legs are cylinders, but they're kind of like modified cylinders. I like to simplify them like a bowed out cylinder for the upper leg, just because it's like nice and gestural, and then basically just reverse that for the lower leg. So like instead of this being bowed out, it's the back. And it just looks really nice because this shows the calf, this shows the quads. How y'all draw makes me hungry. Oh, that's hilarious.
I bet doctors could be really good artists because they know so many muscles. Doctors are actually most of the time terrible artists. It's the same reason that engineers can't draw awesome mechs very well. It's like a different skill set.
Yeah.
There's like the understanding part, and then there's the actual like practice part.
Yeah.
Like if a doctor practiced, they could absolutely get good at drawing, but they're generally not very good at it. And it's the same reason that like all of your engineering friends make these like really, really diagrammatic circuit board type drawings. It's because it's a different skill set. Like you have to practice drawing in order to get good at it. It does not matter how much you know about the body. It's like saying because we see human faces every day, we're really used to seeing them and recognizing different people, that we'd be really good at portrait drawing.
Well, if that did actually happen, we'd have a lot of portrait artists.
When, huh?
If that actually did happen that way.
Oh yeah, everybody would be able to draw humans
Yeah,
and faces if it were like that.
Yeah.
Doctors with their bad penmanship, yeah.
Yeah. And I also think of drawing anatomy as like thinking about it as like a puzzle. So like if I want to solve the back, I'm thinking, okay, where's my traps? That's a puzzle piece. And I know where the traps are placed.
Yeah.
So like now I have to figure out like how does that one piece appear on this pose? Okay, well
Yeah.
I know where it ends. It ends roughly about like halfway. For the most part. Oh, I know that this kind of curls up a little bit.
Yeah. It's the same skill that we talk about all the time. You know, whenever I draw a box and I like modify that box into something else, she understands like the trapezius shape, right? She's like, it connects to the base of the skull right here. It kind of goes over the back of the shoulder a little bit. It overlaps the scapula a little bit, and then it comes down the center of the back.
Yep.
And then she just takes that form of the body, like the one that I drew, right? Like same with this. Like this is a 3-dimensional form right here.
Yep.
It's a 3D form. And so now you're taking that trapezius shape and you're applying it on top of the 3D form. It's the same way you draw anime eyes and hair. It's taking a three-dimensional object and putting it on top of something. That's why like dimensional drawing is so important.
Yeah, it is. Like, I'm thinking of this as a three-dimensional object. So like, look at how Colton did his little wrapping line. I'm thinking that same thing too. It's just now I'm adding a piece of clay, which is the muscle, right?
So important. And this stuff, like, I find so interesting.
Is it possible to use the envelope method for perspective?
Envelope method for perspective? I'm not sure what you mean by envelope method. Did you talk about that earlier or something?
I think I talked about this kind. Like, not like enveloping, but like breaking out the torso with an envelope.
Well, you can add perspective to a two-dimensional shape.
Yeah. Like that?
Yeah, like...
That's perspective.
Perspective is just something's 3D.
Yeah.
Do you mean like extreme perspective, like a crazy foreshortened pose or something? Because like anything in 3D is in perspective.
Like I've turned this into a box where the boxes, we're kind of looking up at this box now. I've turned this into a box. That's kind of like, that's perspective, right?
Yeah. Like two-dimensional shapes do not have inherent perspective. Like they're just 2D shapes. Now they can imply perspective, right? If I draw like whatever, what Christina drew, this is just a 2D shape right here, right? Let's go like this. So this is a two-dimensional shape. It is like a burrito shape or something, right? Or it's like a pillow shape. There is no perspective to this. It's flat. No matter which way I rotate this around, it's just a two-dimensional shape. It doesn't really have anything beyond that. You can take this and turn it into 3D, right? Like you could go... And I could say, I've got an edge of a box, and that edge of the box is right there. And I've got another edge of a box, and that edge of that box is... like right here. Right? So like, and then the corner, the edge right here, could go like that. And then we could, of course, modify the silhouette a little bit and do something like that. But I'll just leave it without even being modified. You could completely change this, right?
Front view now or something.
Yeah, look at that. And then...
Armhole or side of the box.
Side of the box.
Like what direction are we looking at now?
This is going up. This is going down, right? Whereas this is going down and this is going up. So as soon as I do this, I'm adding perspective, right? And you can even do this. You can have this one, this side of the box, and you can have this one, this side of the box, right? So now you're looking up, or you're looking down at the top of this, whereas you're looking
at
that one,
yeah,
like that. So this is really, really important to figure drawing, because it basically means that you can think about 2D and 3D separately. Like you can separate them, which means that you can design a two-dimensional shape that's appealing, and then you can focus 100% of your brain power on 3D, and it allows you to draw much better figures because you don't have to do the 2D and the 3D at the same time. The more resources that your brain can dedicate to a single task, the better it's going to turn out. Right? It's like trying to solve 2 math problems at the same time in your head, or 4 math problems, or 5 math problems, right? It's like I'm solving the 2D shape, I'm solving the, you know, whatever 3D shape, I'm solving the proportions, you know, 1, 2, you know, 3 is like the measurements, you know, maybe 4 is like the gesture, like there's so many different problems that you're trying to solve at the same time, and it kind of kills the figure, which is why a good process to figure drawing will instantly improve your drawings. Like it will pretty much instantly improve your drawings because you're like allowing yourself to dedicate. It's like your computer's thinking about 30 different things. Like you have 400 tabs open in Chrome, right? And it's like your computer's like, I mean, of course it has like cores and stuff, but imagine it could only think about one thing at a time, and it's trying to load 30 different Chrome tabs. That's what your brain is doing by like not using a process for figure drawing.
That is very true. I mean, most people go into drawing anatomy and bodies without a process at all. They're just kind of going like, oh, okay, here's my neck, and I guess here's my shoulder, and then, I mean, why is my chest going this way? Well, I guess I mean, based on the reference, maybe it looks like that, and you just don't have that understanding.
Yeah.
You're kind of just going by outline or by just guessing. But like this process, which is like, okay, gesture, proportion, form, a little bit of anatomy, you are solving one problem at a time. So it's like, oh, I figured out my gesture problem for the most part. Now let's move on to the proportion problem. Okay, well, now where is all of this in proportion to this gesture? Okay, I kind of got it here. Now let's add in the form. Which way is the body turning? Okay, now that's the next step. That's the next step.
And so when you see a professional working and it looks like they're doing everything at the same time, it's because their brain is like quickly switching between modes. They go proportion, check. Okay, looks good. Okay, what about the design? Okay, looks good. And like they're doing that as they draw. It's like when you see Christina draw an anime head just with no guidelines or anything, it's because she's like switching between stuff.
Yep.
But as a student, they can't really do that yet because they don't have the experience built up. So they see a professional drawing and they think that's just what people do.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that must just be how people draw. But it's not. It's like someone with a lot of experience, someone with good understanding of proportion and design. Like Christina's designing right now, but she's also drawing symmetrically, and she's also drawing in perspective, and she's also whatever, you know, like all of that stuff at the same time. But it's just because she's able to like quickly switch between modes. She's like, okay, here's the shape of the face. Okay, where do I want the hand? Well, what would look good design wise? Okay, what do I want the hair? What do I want this? But like as a student, you want to practice this stuff separately because you have to get used to it enough that you can start to switch between these modes quickly.
Yep.
It's like multi-language people who can switch between languages quickly.
Yep, that is very...
It's like each of these things is a different language, and you switch, and you switch. Like quickly. If you don't know each language, like if I don't know any of a language, I can't switch to it.
I think once the muscle memory kicks in, that means you have less problems to solve, like, so intentionally. There are definitely ways where you can slow down. You're like, okay, I'm gonna think one step at a time. But like once you've done it enough, you're like, oh yeah, well here's my gesture.
Yeah,
here,
and there's no single exercise that solves all these problems. It's like there is no language exercise that teaches you how to speak 4 languages at the same time. It's just you learn each language individually, and then you kind of practice using them together.
Yeah, and that is how, what we teach in our anime art school. So if you always find the art is like just a struggle, you can check it out too.
Art with Rizzo joined. Hey, thank you for the gift. I see you live sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Colton's in charge of our TikTok, so he will see people's live, and I'm like, ooh, who's that? So if you know S shape, you can draw anything. There's multiple kinds of curves.
There's a lot of different curves. Some of them are S shaped. Some of them are C shaped.
Some of them are 3 shaped. I don't know. That looks like a 3 to me.
Yeah, I saw you live all the time. Awesome. Welcome.
Yeah. Art streamers unite.
Like, this is something that's really important. I feel like we should make like a YouTube video or something on this. Like, it's so important. We kind of discussed, like Christina and I today, we're just going to add like anatomical forms on top of these. Like, we're getting distracted a bit, but I think this is really valuable stuff.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to memorize anatomy for a particular area, do a bunch of back view poses, starting from construction and proportion and forms, and then add muscles on all the back views. Like, you will know, like, I don't know, if you've drawn like 50 of them, you'll just increase by 50 figures. And if you do 100 of them, then you can know even more. You'll memorize it. My mother and I, the other night, were watching your gesture drawing vids and drew together. Oh, that's so
fun.
nice. I wish I kind of did that with my dad, because we drew. I mean, well, my dad drew, but he was a doctor, and so he was always at work. That would have been kind of fun, actually. That's so fun. I'm so glad they get to have that experience.
So, oh, nice.
Apple.
I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I gotta go grab a delivery real quick though.
Okay, yeah, no problem. How would you draw an anthropomorphic creature like a person with cat feet? That would depend on like understanding. That would be into comparative anatomy. Which if you understand the anatomy of a foot, I mean, cat legs, they walk on their toes, right? Well, I'm assuming this is what a cat foot looks like. And so you would look at the comparison. Okay, yeah, you got your upper leg, you got your lower leg, and then maybe you would switch the bottom feet to something that looks more cat-like. What? What? Really? Oh my gosh, Lau, if you're here, are you here, Lau? That's crazy. I don't. Lau's package got back to us.
Return to sender. This thing's been all over the world.
Oh my gosh, Lau, we have your watercolor thing that you never got. We're gonna have to find a different way. We're gonna have to find a different way to ship this thing. Brah, I know.
We're getting it to you one way or another.
Yes,
this
we
is
are.
Personal.
Yeah.
I got a tinkle.
So like, okay, yeah, traps. Based on these other models, I've drawn the traps. I've drawn the traps over here. I know where they are. I've drawn the traps over here. Okay, I know that that's that shape, and now I'm just transferring that same thing onto just different poses. And you know, thankfully, Colin's drawn a lot of back views, so that gives me extra practice. And I think any chance you get to draw, like you're practicing, even if it doesn't feel like it. Some people just need more mileage, but yeah. So here's your traps. Okay, here's my lats. And you can also find the ratio. Like if you look at, let me see here. Let me get this model. Right, it's kind of hard. Okay. So, when in doubt, with muscles, get yourself an equation. Putting my earbuds wrong. Alright, an écorché model is just a body without skin and fat. So it's just pure muscle like this. This is great to study with. I wish we had our version of it. So if I don't know where my lats are supposed to be, well, here's my lats. I look at things in proportion to each other. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, here's my scapula. Well, how much spacing is between the actual lats and the traps? And so I'm like, okay, I placed mine a bit too low. I noticed that. So like, here's my scapula. Here's my traps. My lats actually start here. So we see that gap. That little tiny triangle right there. So like that is something that you would need to observe by getting your own reference. And then
we're getting to you one way or another.
Yeah, we are.
We're getting this package to her one way or another.
Yeah.
Even if we have to turn the entire world upside down.
And so like, okay, yeah, now I know where my lats are. And so now I have to look back at my other drawings and I'm like, did I make that same mistake? Yes, I did. My lats, I drew them down here. Wow. Even someone like me who's done a lot of anatomy studies made the same mistake. So I'm like, okay, I gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. And you just learn over time of how to correct those mistakes. But if you don't understand foundation, it's extremely hard to find them. So when in doubt, go and get a figure drawing class.
Well, Jack's sniffing the package.
Yep, he's like, smells like travel. Smells like all these
exotic.
Unfamiliar smells.
So exotic.
Yeah.
The heck is what is, dude?
And that is how I would learn anatomy, you know, anatomy in general. And so I'm like, okay, if I want to draw this person, I look at my handy dandy écorché model, and I'm like, okay, where are the pecs placed? My pecs are placed here, because that's maybe where my rib cage is. Pecs are placed here. That's a trapezoid.
We sent this September 11th, 2025, and it just got back to us today.
Wow. Well, I'm very glad that the package isn't actually lost. Okay, Applejack, get over there. Here's my clavicle. Clavicle's down here. There's that bow or bicycle shape. Here's my deltoid, and that overlaps.
Oh, look.
That overlaps.
He's finally settled down.
Oh my gosh, you finally settled down. Oh, you're so cute.
Yeah, that was a very strange pose, by the way. The guy's like...
Yeah, those are very strange poses, but I mean, might as well continue, right? Abs are baguettes. So like abs aren't just this. They are tubes. that look like
Oh,
this.
abdominal muscles.
Yeah, they kind of look like a tongue, actually. Yeah, that's a tongue. So when in doubt, draw tongues all over, I guess. Applejack, you're so cute. Okay.
Baby Jack. Yup. This is really like important. Like what we talk about on stream, mostly having to do with form drawing and building those core fundamental skills. This is really, really important, especially if you want to eventually make your own like webcomic or manga. These are universal skills. Like design is design. Like it transcends style.
Yep.
Figure drawing transcends style. Like the basics of light and shadow, or light and dark and value grouping, like that all transcends style. No matter your style, it's used and it's relevant.
Okay, I need to remember how to overlap the abs, because there was this particular style that I liked, but I keep forgetting how to do it, and that is on me because I haven't practiced it enough. There we go. Now
What
the
is
abs look
our
better.
usual stream schedule? We go live at 5 o'clock our time, which is mountain time. I think we're lined up with California now. So it should be 5 Pacific. It used to be 4 Pacific, but stupid daylight saving stuff. I don't know. Our state doesn't do that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it important to study how drawing blood vessels visible on the skin?
No, I don't know any artists who've studied it. Maybe like Stonehouse's anatomy, like really, really, really deep study anatomy and portraiture. I'm sure some of them know it. I've never taken a class where they've talked about it once, and I've taken a lot of classes on figure drawing and anatomy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So probably not that important unless you're highly specialized.
Forearms are chicken legs.
Kind of pose you do when you want your bully to take pity on you.
To take pity on you? It depends on the strategy. You want to go reverse psychology?
That pose. They're probably talking about a pose you were doing earlier.
Oh.
That didn't get
Which
read.
one?
Probably that
Oh,
one.
this one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird pose. Like I wouldn't even bother with that one.
Okay.
I don't feel like I captured it.
I like
I feel
this
like
one a lot.
that one turned out pretty good, and then the one you drew muscles on turned out pretty good.
Yeah. Well, muscles are also dimensional drawing because you can actually see different sides depending on where the pose is. So like I know that my lats, based off of this model, they kind of travel down here. They're not like super high up here. They're a little bit lower below the arm.
Have you used Fresco? Nope.
Never used
not used
Fresco.
it.
What is that? Digital art program?
This is very helpful. Awesome. I'm glad it's helpful.
And then here's Colton has established the perspective of the face.
Yeah.
Looks like it's kind of slightly turned, so the ear might be here.
Yeah, ear's pretty far back.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's not quite a side view. And I would think it was probably around the lines of.
Okay. Almost a side view. It's a 3/4.
Like that sort of thing. 3/4, mostly side, a little bit front.
Do you have any tips for drawing men? I usually always draw women because I'm just used to it. As a person who drew women mostly and then had to learn how to draw men, you're gonna have to just force yourself to draw a lot of men and get their body type right. Thank you. Men will usually have broader shoulders.
Yeah, she's drawing it
pelvis.
very extreme.
I'm drawing very extreme.
I don't know if we should go that extreme.
Okay, then I'll do
That's
slightly.
That's
slightly.
like superhero.
That is true.
Man.
That is superhero man.
It works good. They're usually rectangular more so.
Yeah, they're more rectangular. So like girls, smoother, more hourglass, right? Hips are wider. You got a thinner waistline.
Yeah.
With guys, it's more this rectangular, triangular shape, trapezoidal shape, I guess.
It really depends on the body type.
It does.
Like, for the most part, drawing guys versus girls, it's a bunch of little things that add up, and any individual one may not have a particular thing.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you're drawing a girl that's not hourglass shape, right?
Maybe it's more rectangle shape.
It's a rectangle, but you can tell because all of the other little things add up to be the body type that you want, right? And it's like they can have each other's body type as well. It's more just like the concept of sort of like more masculine and more feminine. It's not necessarily even really. It's like
But
a
it's not like-
tendency.
Yeah, like it's not really like male or female specific. It's what do men typically have
Yeah.
in contrast with women for on the average side, right?
Like this could be a girl.
That could be a girl. If you add,
If you give enough context clues.
yeah. Like it'll be a very interesting body shape.
Yeah. So I would say with drawing guys, you're gonna be using different shapes generally, and if you've used enough of those different shapes, people will go, ah,
Oh yeah, that's a guy.
that's a guy.
Yeah. Like guys, you can exaggerate the broader the shoulder area more by maybe expanding the pecs.
Yeah.
But that comes with a lot of studying of drawing guys, right? I had to draw guys a lot because I like using guys to study. I draw girls mainly for illustration, but this is great to study for both genders.
Yeah. Do you have any tips on making a torso? I tried boxes, circles, beans, eggs, but they are always ended up looking off. Just you got to keep doing it.
You got to keep doing it.
It's a thing that you learn through
A lot of repetition.
many repetition. It doesn't, the method itself doesn't really matter that much. It's the repetition and understanding and being able to draw the forms.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's Applejack's like itching up a storm, right? You got like the torso and you're like, okay, I break this torso in half. Break that in half.
Boom.
Making a torso, right? And it's like I could add gesture to this, and then it's like, okay, you break this in half.
Here's your pack.
Yeah, maybe about the pectoralis, right? This will come up here. Pecs. Rib cage. So it's like you learn those, right? Abdominals.
Do you guys save every drawing you do for each stream? Yes. We upload it onto our live demos section in our Discord server.
You know, we could have this coming away from us. We could actually have this one. I don't know. This one could be going towards us. So it's like torso. You could do that. You could start with a bean. Like I actually did this little demo the other day. I don't know where it is. Is it this? No.
How do you even get better? What type of things do you need to do to continue drawing?
Is it this one? I feel like it's this one somewhere.
Learning the fundamentals, like what makes a drawing look good, how to break down the drawing. Dimensional drawing is a fantastic start. Figure drawing is great for if you want to draw people. That's part of like the fundamentals.
Yeah, this was like a little demo that I did, right? And this one started with a bean. This one started with an envelope, and this one started with a pillow. They all can end the same way. It's not about like which method. It's about just familiarizing yourself with the body. Familiarize yourself with the body and use the one that you tend to like the most. I'm talking like do a couple hundred of each.
Yeah, with different methods.
200 or 300 torsos of each with different methods and build your own experience. Like become the type of person who's like, yeah, I find that this one actually works the best for me.
Yep. And you can do it successfully. Absolutely.
What opacity, or is it the pressure on the pen? It's the pressure.
It's the pressure. Where can I get the model you
The
use?
model, the anatomical model. Just show the bottom of the stand.
Okay.
I don't want to get demonetized, or not demonetized, restricted over and over.
Okay, there we go.
3D Total.
3D Total.
This figure itself is from 3D Total. You can find their website. It's good. It's a pretty good model. Like it's an anatomical model. So go up.
In which book is this lesson covered?
I always get so motivated when you're live. Sorry, I was reading in order.
Yeah.
I think that you and I tend to jump to the latest comment.
Yes.
I want to try to read them more in order. I always get so motivated when you're live, but it's always so late here. I totally know what you mean.
Yeah.
You could rewatch. Certain things work better for different problems. Beans for gesture, box for perspective, egg for anatomy of rib cage. I think they all work fine. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Like a good artist can inject it into any of them.
Yep.
I wouldn't say that beans are more gestural. I think they're all great breakdowns. It's more personal preference.
Yeah.
How do you guys draw for weight people? How do you guys study where the fat is located on the body. I think Stonehouse's Anatomy talks about that a little bit. Let me think. There are some anatomy classes that cover it here and there. Where do you know?
I don't know, actually. I don't really know fat deposits.
Like there's different areas, and people will gain weight in different areas. I would just Google like where, you know, fat deposits are on people. Find like a diagram or something, and then probably pull up reference, have that, and then also have references of models that have that body type or, you know, size, and then do gesture drawings of it. They it won't be in joints. It'll accumulate in like meaty areas.
Yeah. Yeah, like sometimes you'll notice that the elbow area is like not full of fat, but it's actually overlapped by fat on top of the upper arm or the lower arm, and you'll see a lot of folds. You'll see a lot of softening, so like not much muscle at all for most areas of the body. You'll see areas like, okay, like landmarks of the pelvis, you'll see roll over. They roll over. But I think that also just comes with a bunch of observational studies. Oh, it is?
Are you lives on YouTube? Yes.
Yes.
They are. Our channel is the same name. Followed your YouTube tutorial on gestures with the 3-minute challenges. It was so helpful and fun. I feel like I improved so much in just half an hour due to that video. Awesome.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad.
Christina's. Yeah, there is a morpho book on like overweight and where all that fat is stored and stuff. Now that I think about it.
Okay.
I think I did see one of those. I don't have it.
I noticed that a lot of like chubbier body types will have like much more thick to thin, and it's much more dynamic, like very, very how do I say it, much more extreme than like, let's say, a thinner person. Like a thinner person, they'll kind of go more towards the bone, and the size will not be as prominent.
Was that like a thigh?
Yeah, that's a thigh. So like thinner is more tubular, unless you add more muscle. But like chubbier has more thigh fat.
Yeah. By the way, if you are looking to learn the fundamentals, you want to get good and eventually make your own webcomic or stories, we do have an online school. It has a whole bunch of different classes, like a 12-week figure drawing class. It has a costume and clothing drawing class. It's like the same classes that you would take in a college.
Yep.
They are legitimate figure drawing, clothing drawing, anatomy, perspective, painting classes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And it's called Anime Art School. And you can go check it out on drawanime.com. That's our website.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's big. You know. Use it at your own caution, because you won't be able to go back.
Yep.
You won't be able to go back to not knowing.
That's very true. You won't be able to draw bad anymore. At least if you put in a lot of the practice.
Yeah. You develop a sense of it, but it's good. So you can check it out on our linky on our profile.
Yes.
Or drawanime.com, and it's going to be the yellow button on there.
We give assignments in the school that actually help you to improve. So like if you always feel like you're stuck or you don't know where to or how to improve, like we give assignments that helped us improve as well. So look forward to that as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in there.
Yeah. Make your own projects, design your own characters, and also getting better. And we teach you from like the very basics. Like especially if you've never drawn before. Helps a lot.
Applejack.
Hey, Baby Bop. He looks so zen.
I don't want that arrow pointed at me. I want it pointed at him.
Oh my gosh, that's a cute Applejack picture. Ooh, okay, Dolly, I'll look at
it. What is it in? Oh, server fan art. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's very nice, Dahlia.
Very fun.
Liking it. Very nice. I will also notice that chubbier people will tend to have like their legs or limbs will kind of grow with them. Sometimes not. You know, I've definitely seen people who have like a much wider upper body and then very thin limbs. That definitely happens as well. So like, I'm just saying this as like a general vibe. But
you see that a lot in aunties.
yeah, you do.
They just need the little
Little briefcase.
what the heck does that look like? It's like it's like a little cart, you know?
Oh yeah.
Where's the wheel at? Like up here?
Is it like those like crate carts thingy?
Yeah.
Hello, what app do you use? This is Procreate. Yeah. I need myself one of those, honestly. They're pretty useful.
They have like those little carts that they bring around.
So no body's the same. It's just they're just general. Yeah, it is nice and windy out.
I saw a comment earlier. It was interesting.
Yeah.
I know almost everything you need to draw and I understand them, but it's so boring to draw with them and I immediately lose the fun feeling that comes with drawing. I think that's a very interesting comment. There's a lot to learn and I'm not exactly sure what you mean by like I know almost everything you need to draw, but I think the fun part of drawing for me comes from imagining what things would be like. Like if I draw an environment, I'm like, what would it be like to explore this? Or I think about like the relationship between characters and dynamics, or you know, exploring and putting a twist on the expectations as well, like interesting poses or interesting character designs or interesting color palettes. But I mean, it's not like it's for everybody. I'm not under the belief that everybody should do art. Like, I think that it'd be fun to give it a try, but some people like music. Some people like expressing themselves in other ways with singing. You know, you could try other stuff if you just don't find it fun.
You don't have to.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, I find it like, yeah, I think having a creative outlet is really useful, but I'm definitely not under the belief that everybody should do it just because I do it, you know?
Yeah. I actually really like this way of breaking down the upper torso, especially the clavicle area. This box, it's actually pretty nice. I need to try that more often.
What app this is? Procreate?
Procreate.
On the iPad. Create a project with your characters or ships and guide your drawing goals around that so it's fun. I think that's a great
great
idea.
I do that for myself.
That's a really good question on YouTube.
Ooh.
Do you guys have any advice on how/where to get real honest critique? I show my family, friends, and fiance my art and they always just say it's so perfect, you're getting so much better.
Oh.
I think honestly a lot of the times those are honest critiques, and I think even someone who doesn't really do art a lot giving a very honest critique, I don't think that just because someone's honest it's even a good critique. Like if someone's not an artist and they don't know how to make something better or improve it, I don't think they should just guess and be like, maybe
do this.
Like the reason that mentors charge so much is because their advice actually helps you a lot. Like you get way better, and high skilled individuals that you get advice from generally tend to charge just because it's a valuable skill. Like it's a valuable advice. I honestly, you know, our regulars know this, but I've always gone back and forth on whether we should even have a critique channel in our server, because so many critiques are just not good critiques. Like, oh, the hand is weird, or maybe try more contrast. Like that's not really a critique.
Yeah.
It's not really a good critique, and a lot of the time beginner critiques send people in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And this is coming from someone who's I've taught for a really long time.
I think if you have like a trusted mentor, like they know what you need, because I mean you're working directly with them and they're like, okay, I know your goals, I've I know the route to
Yeah.
get there. But it is hard to find places where it's just good critiques. I would say, like, where's a good place to find good critiques that help you and help you grow?
Yeah.
Because, like, you can kind of go anywhere for critiques, but that doesn't mean the quality is good.
And even intermediate artists a lot of the time will be bad at giving critiques. And even some professional artists, like a lot of artists, their advice is, this is what I would do. This, like, a good critique takes into consideration your goals. Because most of the time artists, especially ones who have like a really defined style, like they will give you advice based on what they would do, and that might not be what you would do. And so you just got to take everything with a grain of salt, especially even artists you look up to, because your goals may be different. Like, oh, you need to do this, or oh, like be careful of people who say it needs this or it needs that, because you could find the opposite advice and someone could make the artwork very successful doing the opposite. Craig Mullins was talking about why he didn't teach for a really long time, and he was also talking about why it's very hard to give a rule in art that you can't find successful examples of that rule being broken. And so whenever he teaches something, he's just like, but you could do this, but you could do that. Like, he has this one piece out there, like most people would be like, oh, make the focal point the face of the character. You don't have to. There's a lot of masters out there who make the focal point something completely different in the image. What about that Yu Ming image that you really like?
Yeah, such a good one.
Like,
I don't know if it's on. I guess it's on
Yu Ming Lee portrait.
It's like that really blue, intense braid kind of hairstyle.
Yeah, and so you just have to be aware of that. It's difficult. I don't know where it is.
Probably on his ArtStation or Instagram.
Probably. I don't know where it is exactly.
I think critiques also, like good critiques are just solutions. Like, here's a professional solution that you can try. Like, here's what I would do as professional. Here's what I would do. Here's what I maybe wouldn't do, but you don't have to listen to it. You can just like take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. So just be aware of that. But like, you would be absolutely astounded at what people bring focus to. I can't find the exact one, but this is another example that's kind of similar. Most people would make the focal point the face. And the reason is because the face is so important psychologically that it gets a bunch of brownie points just because you want to see faces. But Yu Ming has actually put most of the contrast down here and around here. So he's gone expectation, but I'm going to change those. I'm going to change that and instead put the focal point somewhere else. And that's because people like playing with these ideas a lot. This is a good piece. It's a good portrait. I can't find the exact one that I was talking about, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a good one.
But
what if you look at portrait?
Oh, here it is.
Oh yes, I love that one so much.
And that's not the full version, is it? Here it is.
Yay.
Okay, this is another really good example. You can see that Yu Ming Lee left all of the detail out of the face. And like really carefully, like here's a soft edge. Here's a very crisp, hard edge. Here's a little bit of a soft edge. Here's a soft edge. Crisp, crisp. However, the focal point itself with the most contrast is like this area and like this area. And then, of course, they have this line that you can kind of ride up here, but they left all the detail out of the face.
It's like there's different
really
kinds of focal points, but then there's like a main one.
Yeah. And so, again, good critiques are hard to get. Like, yeah. I agree. Like, they take a lot of skill. Not every good artist can teach. Like, if you've ever taken a class where you have an amazing teacher and you're just like, that was a terrible class. Like, it was so not good. Or I never got anything out of my critiques. If you went to an art school, you probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and critiques are viewpoints, exactly. And it's like guidance. It's like guidance.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say that this is it's an important topic. I would never recommend beginners post artwork looking for critiques from the general public. There's so many good sources of education and information out there. Like I really, really strongly believe that as well. If you're a beginner or if you really want to get better, I would shoot straight for someone who knows what they're talking about, even if it would cost me money, or I would have to get a job to be able to afford it, or I would just have to go free for a while. It's that big. I have friends who I've known since they were complete beginners who are working some of the most sought after jobs. Like I'm talking artists at Blizzard. I'm talking art directors at big studios, and they never sought critiques from the general public or community or family or friends. It's just not a reliable method, and it can send you in the wrong direction easily.
Mm-hmm. And it could also even harm you. Like, it's just
100%.
Because, like,
it can send you in the wrong direction. It can build what?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it can build these ideas that just aren't true. Like they're like tangents are bad, and it's like generally you would like to avoid tangents, but tangents can be used to create an unsettling feeling. People don't realize that like getting advice from like the general population, friends, family, like they're losing out on really important stuff as well. What were you saying?
I think another can be harmful thing is when there's like a teacher, like an art teacher in a high school or whatever, and they just don't know how to critique, and they will critique very opinionated things that would actually traumatize a lot of art students. They're like, oh my gosh, my art teacher said my art was horrible, and oh, they hated anime or they hated XYZ, but like they really just don't know anything, and but people don't know because they have the position of teacher, but they never done art themselves. You know, they've probably just done some crafts here and there.
Someone's family is the worst critics. Even if your work is crap, they'll be nice and be like, oh, that's great. You know, I think that can be true, but I also actually kind of disagree with that. In Stephen King's book On Writing, when he was a little kid, he would write and he would show the stories to his mom, and they were trash stories. They were horrible stories, but the only reason he continued writing is because his mom praised him for it. And so he said basically he wouldn't be the writer he would be today if his mom didn't keep encouraging him and say, oh, this is really good. So I think there actually is a lot of value. I wouldn't consider it a critique. I would consider it encouragement. But I think encouragement is really, really important for artists to get. I would never be a professional artist today if I would never be a professional artist today if I didn't get encouraged, but I wouldn't consider it a critique. Maybe some people will think it's a critique.
I mean, the reason why I continued art when I was a kid was because my dad encouraged me a lot, and he would kind of give me critiques in a way that made it feel like a game. Yeah. Like, you did everything really good, except for this one part. If you just did that, you know, then it'd be great. And then it made me feel like I was making like much more progress. So like even though my art might be here,
and sandwich critiques are really important as well.
I felt like every drawing that I did, I'm like, oh, like my progress felt like here, and I just needed to get that little extra 10%.
Yeah, like that's so good. That's what video games do as well. They're just like, you may be level 3, but you're only 10 XP away from this new tool.
Exactly.
It's like that.
Exactly.
Like you're aware you're a beginner, but you're like, oh, there's this little thing. I think those kind of critiques are amazing. I think good critiques are like nudges in the right direction, encourage you to continue. There's like a science to critiquing, honestly.
There is, because words have power. Like they can either bring life or death. You know, death to a passion or invigorates more life, right?
Yeah, I think encouragement is honestly a lot of what people need. Like there's just mileage. Like a critique cannot give you hours of practice. Like advice cannot give you practice. It's just advice. Like the mileage, the time spent is what's required in order to improve.
I think another thing is that people always expect critiques to always be like some kind of negative thing, like, oh, here's what you need to work on. But sometimes the really nice critiques are what you're doing right.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you had critiques from Will Weston and Chris from that one class, and they were always saying like, hey, you're doing this great. And you're like, oh, so that's what I need to keep up on.
Yeah, and I think that critiques, and I don't think a lot of people consider this, but critiques, you can also point out what they're doing well, like what Christina's saying. If you point out what someone is doing well, it will work really, really, really well because it will reinforce good behavior. It's like rewarding good behavior, right? It's like, oh, I didn't realize I did that. I got a critique a long time ago that talked about how the teacher really liked how I was varying my brush strokes and using different sizes and mixing up my mark making. And I was just like, I do that, but I didn't really think about the fact that I was doing it. And now I'm like forever conscious of doing it. It's like imprinted in your memory as this good thing that you will always remember.
Yeah. And you're like, I gotta make sure I keep doing that, I
gotta keep doing that.
Yeah. I like this kind of topic because it's a very slept on topic, I think.
I feel like it's not difficult to understand filtering critiques. That's my viewpoint, though. With things it's fine. With things you don't know or not very good advice that seems like it's good advice is also very difficult. And funny enough, along the lines of critiques, if you are like an intermediate artist that the general public cannot see anything wrong with your work, they will glaze you like crazy.
They will.
And you also have to be aware that as you get better, you're going to be completely glazed with praise. But you're like, but I know I'm not there yet. Like, stop praising my work and like I actually want to help to get better.
Like, I'm not there yet,
Yeah, not that it's bad for people to praise work that they like, but like people do fall into that. Like they're like, dang, I'm the best. What the heck? Well, nobody can see anything wrong with it, so it must be good. It's like, and it's not even like a negative or like a toxic thing. Like they literally everybody praises the work. You're like, dang, like it must be great.
Yeah.
But then you apply at a job and get rejected. You literally never hear back from them, and you're just like,
what?
Yeah, you literally do have artists out there that will apply for positions at studios and illustration jobs and all kinds of stuff, and they'll never hear back. And they'll be like, everybody loves my work. Like, everybody says I would get hired there. Like, why did I not hear back? And they're genuinely confused. And then they get a critique from a professional, and they're like, yeah, you're definitely not there yet. I would recommend this class, that class, focus on this.
Yeah.
That would be valuable.
That is valuable.
One of my classmates, before he went to FZD, he got a critique by a really good concept artist, and he was like, yeah, you'd probably want to go to like Art Center or FZD or something. And he did, and he's super good now. Oh my gosh, his work is insane. And he's been working professionally for many years. Is general audience is good at pointing out bad things but bad at fixing them. That's absolutely true as well.
That is very true.
That's absolutely true as well. I even thought in order to give a critique to someone in our critique channels, you have to give examples of your own work. Or like, I don't know, like the critique problem is difficult. It is, I don't really think there is a good solution because high quality critiques are very valuable. It's like gold. It's like, it's always going to be valuable. It's always going to be expensive because it just takes so long to build those skills. Is there a schedule for you doing lives? Yes, there is. We stream during the week. Mondays, definitely Mondays, definitely Wednesdays, definitely Fridays at 5 o'clock Pacific. Yeah. However, we do usually stream 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're talking about, encouragement is basically all you have to offer. Yeah, and it is valuable. Encouragement is incredibly valuable. My art teachers in school probably was the reason I learned art today. That's so fun.
That's so
I like that.
Nice.
And encouragement is genuinely really valuable. That is not to be confused with like glazing.
Like toxic glazing.
Yeah, but encouragement is awesome. Like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, this is great. Keep going. Like, you're doing great.
Yeah.
And if someone is practicing, generally they are doing great. Like, they just need a lot of practice. And I don't think there is one right way to learn art either. There's a lot of good ways. Learning anatomy isn't that bad, but drawing, it can get tricky. Yeah, I mean, the information about the body is not really that difficult. It's like a memorization game.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, and like how much do these muscles take up on a side view? It's just a lot of practice.
Yeah, some people do develop a mentality of wanting to get good out of spite. Like, how many artists have you heard where they're just like, oh yeah, they told me not to apply to art school because I wasn't good enough. And then that like fueled their motivation for a long time. I don't know if it's healthy mentally, but it's certainly effective. I remember your last critique on value grouping about my work, and I'm improving my rendering so much. It's difficult and takes time, but so worth it. Awesome. I'm glad it's helpful. Do these live streams teach me more than my art university? My situation's so bad.
Well, that's why we're here.
To be fair, a lot of art schools I don't think do a great job. They do good job at some things, but not all things. It depends on the university. It depends on your teacher. Do people master multiple art fields like concept art / background / animator? Yeah, a lot of them overlap. I mean, there is concept art for background. Like, that's what I did a lot. What do you find the most important part of anatomy?
Form and proportion.
Form and proportion.
Form and proportion. We'll say that over and over again.
Form, proportion, and design.
That's true. Form, proportion, and design.
But, that's basically
Trinity.
everything.
Yeah, that's true. It's basically
Form,
everything.
proportion, and design.
Like, let me just take this arm right here. Boop. Like, rather than thinking, what's the muscle here and here and here? Bigger picture.
Yeah.
Proportion. Okay, this length and this length are about the same. So, like, okay, then I can go in and say, here's my proportion. I know that this length and this length are roughly the same. And I can adjust later on. And now I'm like, okay, what's the form? Okay, I see a tube. I see a chicken leg.
Yeah.
It's narrower. And then you can have stuff to build on top of.
Yeah, super important. And then there's like the general forms of the muscles. Like, you know that the extensor group starts on the upper arm, like above the elbow. It actually connects up to your humerus.
Yep. It kind of.
And so that like, you can see it on my arm.
Ooh.
Right? You can't really see it there, unfortunately.
Well, it's the lighting.
Like, it connects up here on the side of the arm. It's like you've got the deltoid and that comes down. This is really interesting, by the way. The deltoid comes down and like connects right here.
Yeah.
And then you go like down, and this is where the extensors start. And now, depending on the rotation of your arm, but they, it's like, just because you're rotating your arm doesn't mean the point that they connect to the bone changes. Mm-hmm. The bone may move, especially the lower arm, right?
Yeah, the lower arm.
But the arm is difficult because it moves so much. You've got like the supination and the pronation, and your muscles will wrap around, and there's so many groups. So it's like, it's good to simplify.
Yeah. That's why I like the chicken leg, because Ramon taught it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's genius.
Sometimes it's hard to get in-job offer for a self-taught artist. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. A lot of students graduating from art school can't find job offers either. So it's not like the situation's all that different. I think the art industry is just very competitive, and the bar is super high. I remember Fang in the FZD.
You need really good training these days.
Yeah, well, Fang was telling us in like the early 2000s, if you wanted to be a concept artist, if you even drew, you would get a job.
Like, even just like a crappy drawing type.
Like, if you drew at all, you would get hired. In
Wow.
like the 90s and the early 2000s, if you wanted to be a concept artist, that was straight from Fang. He's like, it is so different nowadays. It's like a rock star job. If you want to work in the game industry, your student portfolio has to like be indistinguishable from a pro.
Wow. It's
But
like the K-pop industry.
It's like it's so competitive that the bar has gone up so much. It's just a different world we live in. Like, even when I started working in 2016, it was different. And that's,
wow.
I guess it's 10 years, isn't it? Crazy. But like, it's just different.
I'm getting older. You're still 25 in my heart.
Although, to be honest, my brother still does get job offers coming in and stuff. I haven't updated my portfolio in forever, but my brother has some former clients that are like contacting him for gigs, like full-time 40 hours a week concept art jobs and stuff. Sometimes they don't work out, sometimes they do. But Kevin has a good portfolio. It's just all NDA, so rip. Mm-hmm. Happy 10th birthday.
Yes.
Yep. That's why I'm wearing my hat. Yeah, chat, I'm going to start demanding some respect around here.
They want so much real experience. Yeah.
I mean, real experience is a good portfolio in the art industry. Like, and you're generally going to get an art test as well. A lot of them will be paid. Some of them probably not, although they should be.
You better pay.
Real experience is the art awesome.
Yeah. Like, do they look like they have experience?
Like, portfolio still trumps all.
Yeah.
Like, it is the single thing that matters the most out of anything. Portfolio, high quality, and art directors can tell instantly if you skipped your perspective, or they can tell instantly if you didn't learn how to do a particular thing. It's like a native language speaker.
Yes.
Being able to tell you have an accent, or it's like if someone speaks a language for like their entire lives or 20 years, and you're trying to learn the language and you didn't really learn the language right, and now they give you a language test, they're gonna tell. They can tell. It's just how it is.
It is a language test. It's a language test.
It is. True. It's like an art test, or your portfolio is your test to see if you could do the job. And then if you do get hired on the job and you can't do it, which is uncommon, but it happens, you get replaced because you can't keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this language analogy, it's very much, yeah.
That's why I don't really care if people go in and like, or I don't know, steal artwork. Like, obviously, stealing is horrible, but like,
yeah. Well, it's not that you don't care.
It's not that I don't care.
It's like a self-correcting problem a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because if you get hired on a professional job with a stolen portfolio, you literally just get fired immediately because you can't do the work.
Exactly.
Unless it's like the whole marathon thing. But like the artists working on that project were legit, and they settled. I think the person got a lot of money.
Oh, okay. I see.
Stolen artwork is mostly for like social media clout.
Yeah.
It's like, and again, like I'm totally against it.
Yeah. I shouldn't say I don't care. It doesn't really bother me. Like for me, like I know that my art has been like gone through AI before.
People take our stuff.
People take our stuff all the time, and I'm like, this is just the fact of social media, and so it's fact of life. So I'm just like, I can't. It's a battle that I can't win, and I don't really want to bother winning because it's just whack-a-mole. I'd rather just continue making art. And
if you
improving
what is the expression, if you stop and throw rocks at every dog that barks? It's like if you stop and get all torn up about every not great thing that happens, you'll never reach your goals.
Yeah.
Which is not to say that you should never do it, but it's like be very careful of what you allow to get in the way of practice. Like if someone were to try to sabotage you and their only goal was to keep you from reaching their dreams, if they just took your art and ran it through AI and showed it to you, but it just completely knock you off of your path, that you get like all worked up and never reach your dreams, like it gives other people a lot of power.
Yeah.
Like don't give other things enough power over you to keep you from reaching your goals or your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's so important because your life is just going to be completely full of different things that are trying to knock you off of your path emotionally. It's always going to be like the things that trigger you emotionally.
That show the I would say it's a trigger, not in a bad way or anything. It's just like if something tells you that you're not worthy or you're not good enough or whatever like that, or like, oh, someone's stealing your credit, someone's stealing your hard work, because like that's part of how we manage value and stuff in our lives, then like that's easy to be triggered. It kind of tells you where your heart is with artwork and stuff.
Yeah. Someone took a whole bunch of Christina's old art.
Oh, yeah.
And posted it on Instagram, and they had 10,000 Instagram followers. It was just Christina's art from when she was like a teenager.
It's like they stalked my Artamino page.
They stalked her Artamino, downloaded all of her work, and made an Instagram pretending to be her, and they had 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when Christina found out about it, she's just like, I'm kind of flattered. Like, my work got that many followers. And she's like, I mean, I'm still going to message them and tell them to take it down. But, like, imagine if she was so upset that she literally couldn't even draw. It would just be giving other people so much power over her. But she's just like, dang, I'm kind of flattered. And then she messaged them and said, hey, that's my work. Can you take it down? And they made their profile private.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And it's like, again, imagine if Christina was so upset that she literally just like quit. She's just like, I can't do this. I can't go on. I'm going to make all my profiles private. I'm going to watermark the heck out of all of my work. And it's like, it does the same thing. It's like preventing her. It would prevent her from reaching her goals.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to stop drawing.
I'm gonna be super protective of all my work now because what if that happens again and this and that? And it's like it would slow her down towards her dreams. Like she probably never would have published a book. She probably never would have started a social media with me and taught art. Like we never would have been able to build the community and become friends with all of you and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like,
facts.
That's big.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, for me personally, I'm like, yeah, repost my artwork. I don't care. Like, it's nice sometimes seeing artwork of mine on Pinterest. I'm like, oh yeah, people liked it enough, they want to share it. So
dang,
like,
I remember.
great.
I remember the first time I saw my art on Pinterest. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
people have pinned this.
Yeah.
They like me.
They like
my art. Of course, my name's not on it or anything, but it's just like.
But hey, it passed the vibe check. Like people like the vibe enough of your artwork to post it somewhere on like on someplace like Pinterest.
And that's a good feeling. It's like, oh my gosh, people like my work enough to like treat it like a product on Pinterest.
Yeah.
Like an inspirational thing. That's so fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Dang, I remember that. Like I wonder like if I
just look up your
search
name.
My name, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, bunch of my stuff. There's one. Oh, there's one
down there too.
There's that one. A lot of them are the old stuff too.
Yeah, that's a cute post down there.
Did these have pins?
That's also another reason why I feel like social media is, and the idea of like being a social media artist is kind of dangerous, is because it plants all these like fake ideas of your worth as an artist.
Yeah, social media is so toxic, dude.
And like, yeah, we say it, I say it as we are a literal social media platform and stuff, but like, I mean, for us, we treat social media as a tool, not as like a benchmark for value. So
can you see how many pins it got? Oh, it's like, is it like the little heart at the top?
Maybe.
I don't remember. I remember the very first time I ever saw some of my work on Pinterest. I was like, I took a screenshot of it. I probably sent it to you.
Okay. It should be the same with music. I get it. Musicians shouldn't get ripped off, but they care so much about the 10 seconds of their song being played. It will be a good promotion, but it gets blocked. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not good. Like, bad things happen. They're inevitable. So it's like, I don't like allowing bad, inevitable things from keeping me from my goals.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, it gives me the ick. Like, imagine if my life was dictated by inevitable bad things. Like, I would literally have no power. I'd never be able to accomplish anything. I'd never be able to help anybody. Like, I would speak out against bad things happening when they happen, but my goals are more important to me.
It's like you have a higher purpose.
Yeah, I have a higher purpose. I'm not advising everybody do this. This is just my, like, how I do it. I never would have published a book, never would have started this channel, never would have done any of that if I was just frozen in fear. And like, I had to make a decision. Christina had to make a decision, like, are we going to publish this book? We know people are going to steal it. And yeah, there's stolen copies of our book all over the internet. People have taken our classes online and they've illegally downloaded them and they've started Patreons
with our old class,
using our classes as their Patreon posts, and they had subscribers. And it's like whack-a-mole. Like, when you start growing as a channel or as a content creator, it will happen all the time.
Yeah.
It'll happen all the time. And it's like, do you stop what you're doing, stop moving towards your goals, and try to fight it and spend your whole life playing whack-a-mole, what about all the students that you could be helping, or all the people that you could be inspiring with your work, or all of the fun you could be having drawing? That's so sad. Yeah, and I mean, it just doesn't really bug me that much.
I think it's more like we understood that was going to be the reality.
It's almost like I think of it as it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm against it. I don't like it. I'm not going to let it knock me off of what I want to do.
As a self-taught artist, I'm not specialized yet. How to choose from concept art to animation, etc.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, what do you want
It's
to
like
do?
saying what's your favorite color? Or it's like what favorite color should I have? It's like,
I don't know. That's your
what do you
personal...
want?
Yeah.
Do you want to animate? Do you
Yeah.
want to do concept art? Like that's your decision to find out. I can't tell you, because like I could choose the wrong one. I could choose something that you don't want.
It's like, what do you want to do with art, you know?
Flip a coin, and which one do you want it to land on when the coin is in the air? That usually will give you your answer.
I had that moment where it's like I didn't know what to eat at a specific restaurant, and when I picked the one that was opposite from what I usually get, I realized that what I usually get is what I wanted, you know?
What about Lao typing the new command and being like, please be Tira?
Yeah.
Or everybody.
Yeah, it's as if she didn't know who to draw.
Yeah.
And then when she finally got Tira, we're like, yeah.
She re-rolled multiple times.
Just to get her.
That's
As if the
funny.
choice wasn't obvious enough already. She just wanted to get that result.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, I guess I just have to, you know?
Yeah, it's funny. Like, you just don't have enough time in your life, in your day, to fight everything you don't like about. Like, there is no perfect situation.
Yeah.
You can quit because you're afraid, but then you don't do the thing that you wanted to do, and that's not a good outcome. Okay, you can do the thing that you wanted to do, but then bad stuff happens, and that's not good either. It's like, pick which one you're most willing to live with. Seriously, there are people, and I don't think this is bad in any way, there's people who start a social media and they're like, I want to become a famous artist, and they blow up and they can't handle the people in the comments, and like they quit, and that's fine. I know a guy, he made a video on TikTok, and it blew up and got millions of views, and I'm talking tens and tens of thousands of likes on the post, tons of bookmarks, tons and tons and tons of praise, but he had a bunch of people, like less than 1%, much less than 1% of people complaining about something, and he's like, I'm not uploading any TikToks anymore, that was too much for me. And that's fine, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
You decide what your boundaries are in that way.
Yeah. I think, you know, when we first published our classes on Udemy, I was really affected by the negative comments
Oh my
sometimes.
gosh, yeah, dude.
But like that was training for us to not care about comments later on, because it's like,
can
well,
build the thickness of your skin.
Yeah,
like that's
you can.
the thing.
You can.
I don't know if you guys know this as regulars, but Christine and I literally have like well over 100,000 students on Udemy combined. Like, we have a lot of students on the old website that we used to upload classes on, and we have thousands and thousands of reviews on our classes. And again, people give 1-star reviews, and they complain about stuff.
They
and
complain
it's like,
about, oh, she talks too much. Oh, well, she explains things in a weird way. I'm
that
like,
was our old career.
oh yeah.
Crap,
I
how
love
many-
the head miniature. You can actually get this on our TikTok shop if you have TikTok. But yeah, we actually sell these. They come in a set of 2.
Christine has 84,000 students on Udemy.
Oh wow.
And 2,000. Her most popular class has 2,700 ratings. Her second most popular class has 2,500 ratings. She has one with 822 ratings. Like, that's a lot of reviews. That's a lot of opportunities for people to criticize you.
Oh yeah. I mean, my overall instructor rating is 4.6, so I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I have 30,000 students. So 84 plus 30 is 114,000 students amongst both of us. And Christine and I have co-taught classes on Udemy as well.
Yeah.
That's what we did starting in 2019. That was before Anime Academy.
That was.
Wow.
Well, I think my first class, my very, very first class, it was called Anime Academy. And then we just kind of continued rolling with it.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of people who, like, in the audience, they already know that brand.
100.
they know that series, so we just continued rolling with it.
Yeah. You have 7,200 views.
Oh wow, I don't want to know.
Look at there's the old chibi class.
Oh my gosh,
that's so
old
cute.
chibi class. I totally forgot what I did.
Oh my gosh,
Wait.
they've moved to like a subscription model mostly.
Oh, interesting. For new commission artists, should I price it international dollar or based on my local currency?
It's up to you,
to you.
honestly. I know a lot of artists who charge US rates.
I mean, do the one that's probably most well known. Usually US rates. Did I come in late? A little bit late, but you're fine. Don't have TikTok shop. Do you have another shop option for these?
I'm in Udemy and I love that course.
Thank you.
Nice. Oh, Udemy days. Yep. No, we don't have this up anywhere else.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
don't have it anywhere else.
Yeah, for those of you who are here, this model and that model
Yeah.
are available on our TikTok shop. You can buy it. We have like 30 boxes that are ready to ship. And they're head reference models. They work really good.
Mm-hmm.
They are hand drawn. Christina draws the eyes on all of them. I draw the lines, and they work really good.
Yep.
I literally use them like myself personally.
I do. I mean, I literally used it to be like, what's that angle? I need to find a better shape for it.
Yeah. We've
They're great.
gone into anime drawing now from
I know
anatomy.
we have. It's because we're kind of just chatting, and I was like, you know what?
I find it. I mean, I don't know. Like, I just don't think there's any one right way. There's many right ways. And I also, like, I find that there's people out there who teach art who are really hardcore, who are just like, you shouldn't start with stylized work. You shouldn't learn from stylized people in the beginning because it can hold you back and this and that. And I'm just like, I don't think the issue is that. I think the issue is that students tend to get stuck behind barriers. Like, you could also want to be a stylized artist and get stuck behind a realism barrier. Like, I've taught a lot of people, we've been streaming for almost 2 years. We talked to a lot of people in chat. I've like one-on-one mentored like dozens and dozens of students, people who are super analytical and are very stiff and want to loosen up, and people who are very loose and want to learn the analytical stuff. I've had dozens of each kind of student. I've taught for a really long time. I've mentored students who have taken my mentorship 3-4 plus times in a row because they liked it so much.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that there isn't one right way to learn. There's many successful ways, and it's like you have to practice a lot, keep an open mind, be willing to try new things, and work on like your weak points.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big one. And some people are very afraid to be loose and they need stretches, and other people are very afraid of the perspective, of the anatomy,
of the analytical stuff.
And they need the analytical stuff, and like there's no one size fits all.
I'm more of like the flowy type, so I get intimidated by like the more structural stuff. So I definitely know that feeling. Speaking of the chibi course, it is missing on the website.
Really?
Really?
What do you mean?
Which website? Oh, wait, what? You mean like our Draw Anime Academy website? DrawAnime.com website?
I don't know.
I like how if there's someone that looks remotely just a little bit similar to an Alien Stage character, they're like, oh, is it this character? And I'm like, well, now they've united. They've met each other. Link is missing. Okay.
The link of
The chibi class.
Link on what page? Are you enrolled in the chibi class? Because I did have a call today and we were messing with the dashboard a little bit. I don't know if anything got messed up. The link of what? Just like the let me look.
Oh, it is missing.
There is a missing link. What's all that
Missing
about?
link.
You missing link. Okay, I'll look for it.
Do you plan on shipping the heads worldwide later by Amazon or TikTok?
I would
giveaway?
love to eventually.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of work to get that set up.
Yeah, and in the end, like the heads are, I don't want to say they're a test, but like we're kind of just trying it out, because like we had this idea of selling these heads, and we're like, oh my gosh, this would be so good, and we're just kind of seeing what happens because this is a new thing in our business. I always try to be a bit looser whenever I draw. I tend to be stiff with lines, afraid of messing the whole drawing. And I feel like when you are too stiff, it does kind of end up messing with the whole drawing. Funny enough, because like in order to avoid something, you end up doing it. That's what happens a lot. So that is good that you're doing something that's more loose.
That is really weird. It's probably a glitch of some kind.
I find that clavicles from this angle is actually really difficult. I need to find a good reference for it.
That's weird. It shouldn't be gone, and you also shouldn't be able to see the live anatomy and figure drawing class link. I have it hidden, and I have the chibi art class not hidden, and for some reason it's not showing up.
That's not good.
It's definitely some sort of a glitch on the platform. It definitely should not be there. I didn't change anything on this page. That is weird. What?
Oh wait, no problem, because they look so useful. I'll have to get my hands on them. Oh, thanks, Sai.
Wait a second.
What?
Maybe that's what it is.
What happened?
Let me look. What color did we have the chibi art class?
Orange.
Was it orange?
Yeah. What tablet do you recommend for drawing? Currently with my phone, and it sucks. It does suck. I mean, what's your budget? Because there's an iPad, but iPads are expensive. They're like what, $1,000 for an iPad.
It depends on what iPad you get.
That's true. It depends on what iPad you get. And stuff. I have an iPad Pro 13-inch, and it works great with the Apple Pencil Pro. It's pricey, but it lasts a good long while. Then there's also tablets that are like both a computer and a tablet, like the Surface Pro, and those work fine. I've seen artists who use that.
All right, try it now. It should work. Let me look. Okay, that was weird.
That was weird.
There's some weird glitch or something that went on. I don't know. But it should be up and working now. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes, thank you. I also, like, are you looking for also like a screen, like a tablet that is like this, where you can actually see the screen, or are you looking for something that connects to your computer? Depends. I remember the first tablet I just got what was cheapest, which was $50. At least I think that's pretty cheap. I mean, it was just a screenless tablet. It was just, I don't even remember what it's called.
Probably some weird brand.
It was a weird brand that was really cheap, and then I just used that for a long time because I just so wanted to get into digital art. And then I just rolled with it. Later on, I upgraded, but it worked pretty good.
Ba ba ba. Oh, Gamer Kitty got her
Oh my gosh!
stuff.
Yippee! Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
That is fun.
In general, half the time I have the urge to draw on an iPad, so I'm thinking about getting myself an iPad Air. I do have another iPad, but it's old and not what I want to keep using. Yeah.
Crap.
What?
I want my chimneys. I'm gonna have a week where the only thing I eat the entire week is going by the some burrows and getting the 3 mini chimneys.
Until you get so sick of it?
Until I literally become a giant chimney. My body is going to become a chimichanga. Your chat's gonna be like, wow, who is that?
Who's that? Oh, that's funny.
It's a giant burrito, but it's
It's
wearing a
bald.
propeller hat. Do burritos usually have hair?
No. Oh, I was thinking about the A16 or Air M3. Depends on how much I'll save up.
I'm not sure. I would talk to Lau. She got an iPad not too long ago,
We
and
also
she
use
uses
an
the
iPad
heck
mini.
out of it.
Yeah, we also use an iPad Mini for like
Yes.
on-the-go drawing. These are great.
Just black,
I don't know if
black
it's
rectangle.
Yeah, oops. I didn't know what the wallpaper was, so I was like, oh.
Yes, I'm an iPad kid.
Cute. iPad kid.
I want to watch Frozen on my iPad during dinner.
I want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. K-pop Demon Hunters is now the new Frozen at this point.
Is it?
Well, it's got so popular.
How many of
There's
you
so many
grew
edits
up?
of it. I've seen like everybody's always talking about Demon Hunters. Have you watched Demon Hunters?
No,
Have
like
you watched
I'm
Demon
talking
Hunters?
toddlers at the restaurant.
Oh, toddlers at the
How
restaurant?
many of you watched Frozen as a kid growing up and you were obsessively watching it on an iPad when your family went out to dinner at a restaurant?
Constantly rewatching.
Is that this generation? Anybody?
Blau.
I love Frozen. Yippee. Did you drink your water at all?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. I saw a brain rot edit of K-pop Demon Hunters. That's like the new Elsa. Yeah.
I didn't have an iPad. I only watched it when it came out in cinema.
I don't think I ever watched it in cinema.
I think I saw Frozen in high school. Nice. I was in high school. I think Frozen came out when I was in high school.
I think Frozen came out when I was in middle school. Yeah, those like I remember because people in chorus were singing it all the time.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much done with the anatomy lesson, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done too. I actually quite like this drawing. I was kind of warming up with the other ones and just doing a bunch of back views. I had deja vu just now.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. You do draw anatomy relatively often.
Yeah. Well, I feel like my goal with anatomy sometimes is making them look like instructor drawings that I look up to. So like when I teach anatomy, I'm like, I want my drawings to look like this.
What's that meme that's like?
I don't know. What is it? A lady? Is it a guy?
It's a guy.
It's a guy. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Time to brain rot.
Well,
let's go brain rot.
If you are looking for a path to get better at art and also anime and the fundamentals, you can check out our anime art school.
Yeah, if you enjoyed today's lesson, boy, do we have good news for you. There's a lot more of it on all different kinds of topics in our anime art school.
Yeah.
It's literally like a college.
Literally.
It is huge. It's like a college without any of the boring stuff.
The classes that you are like, man, that's a
college
waste of
with
time.
only the boring stuff. I don't know.
College
It
with
depends
only
on
the
what you
useful
think is
stuff.
boring.
That's true. College with only the useful stuff and not the weird ones that you have to get because of accreditation.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check that out on our.
There's a lot of stuff. iPad Mini.
Yes.
Never show that stuff anymore.
That's true. I don't. Because this happens, and then it gets stuck.
It's stuck.
Yep. Until you do it.
I fixed it.
You fixed it.
There you go.
If you want to learn
This
how to
kinda
draw
stuff.
backgrounds, paint.
That's a good lesson, by the way.
It's a great lesson. These are all great lessons. If you're always having trouble with color theory and lighting, Colton teaches the dimensional drawing and painting classes.
Mm-hmm. They teach the stuff that people find boring.
Yep.
But if you want to get good, a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, painting backgrounds. I love these.
Yeah.
You should actually send me.
What about the
those
costume
environments.
drawing stuff, dude?
Costume drawing stuff. Understanding materials and different how to render them. I teach the 5 value system as well and how to organize your values that way. And I also teach your process. So we go through a lot of stuff like how to draw different types of clothes. How do shirts work? This is so blown out. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. How do shirts work? How do pants look? What kind of variations of pants do you see? Collecting references. Drawing suits and dresses. Drawing shoes. How to break those down. And,
very important.
Yeah, very important. Here's the dimensional drawing class. Colton teaches you how to draw backgrounds. These are the finals for those classes. Dimensional drawing, intuitive
stuff, like drawing boxes from imagination and how to rotate objects without setting up a whole perspective grid and everything. Super important. Super duper important. But also setting up all the perspective grids and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I teach the 1, the 2, the 3-point perspective, all that important stuff.
How to twist ribbons.
Plotting. I don't have a lot of the really boring perspective looking stuff on the iPad, but there's a lot of plotting and calculations and stuff that we go over. It's like a legit perspective class from a college.
Yeah, I like these.
I've taken it and taught it many times.
Yep. And then backgrounds, layering.
Yeah, that's important. That's like what you would take in a design class, in like a background drawing and design class from like Will Weston or something.
This is literally a background.
Yeah.
Just layer a bunch of layers
Just
and
overlap
layers.
cardboard pieces, and that's also how you do painting, by the way.
Drawing people in perspective and in different angles and building them up from the ground up.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
We like to combine like certain assignments based on like what you learned from the previous classes. Here's the anatomy classes. How to build bodies from gesture.
Baba
proportion.
Spooky's been going through this. Is that 3 cats?
Is it?
Wait, who is Baba Spooky again? I know everybody has different usernames on every platform. Sorry, it's hard to remember.
I feel like I hesitate sometimes showing the iPad, even though I should.
It is you. Okay.
Yeah, your work looks great.
Yeah, I really like them. I saw your assignment for this. A lot of stuff in there.
Heads and faces, lighting heads. That one's not too bad. How to draw eyes and noses, hairstyles.
The expressions are so
expressions.
fun. I actually really like that one.
I know. I like that one too.
Christina's very good at expressions.
Oh, thank you.
I need to level up my expression game.
I like this one.
That's
And
fun.
this one. This one's like a June.
That's June.
Yeah.
dude.
I you know, watching a lot of anime helps me with these kind of expressions because it's like I kind of just memorize, or I've just seen so many of these type of expressions that it's like, oh, I'm imagining this as a cutscene in
Where
an
to
anime.
buy?
Where to buy?
You can go to our site, drawanime.com. It's also the link key on our profile. That is the URL. You don't Google that. You just put it directly in your browser.
Yep.
And then it's the yellow button. That is the page that has all the information on it. Yellow button is called Anime Art School. And it's great. It's good.
It's great.
Smile.
I'm really passionate about all of these classes.
Yeah. Is it a book? No, it's an online. It's
art
online
school.
classes. A bunch of online 14-week-long classes. Except the anatomy one's 12 weeks long.
But I'm adding more weeks to it later.
Yeah, she's actually has already planned what she's going to be adding to it later. And everybody who has it gets grandfathered into any new content we end up adding. Because occasionally we'll take a class. Look at those eyes with that lip, dude.
I know. I was waiting for you to point it out. Have you always noticed it?
Not really.
Okay, good. You know, coloring skin, coloring hair, make your own illustrations.
Yeah, that's just class 1, by the way.
Yeah.
That is the first 14-week class, and you end with this kind of stuff. Like, when I tell you it's a huge school, it's big.
These illustrations
big.
are quite nice. But like actually in week 14, assuming you're taking the curriculum, like the anatomy class along with it, like that's why I expanded it to not just portraits, but also like a bust and waist shot.
Yeah.
This one's like a bust.
Because that's term 1.
Yeah, that's term 1. Yes, these are self-paced.
Yes, I really like self-paced classes because they really they work with a busy schedule. Like you can stop, come back to it. If you get really busy, you don't lose anything. You can come back to it whenever you want. You can go over something a whole bunch of times. It's very helpful.
It is. You know, honestly, I feel like sometimes I wish the classes weren't divided into weeks because I want to just give a crap load of homework.
I wish, I think the weeks are really beneficial for people who want to
Make progress.
Yeah, who want to kind of go at a schedule.
Yeah.
But also, when a week has 7 hours of content, it's like, dang, I want to add more to this. I want to add even more. Heck, my perspective class is so big that I even added a section in the very front of the class that is not on the weeks. That's like a reference section for different perspective calculations and different concepts and stuff. That's just like universal stuff that I think you'll come back to often to try and remember.
Yeah. I mean, and we also think longevity with our classes. Like
You're
it's
enrolling?
not just a one-off one.
You gonna enroll? That's awesome.
Thank you.
You get a special role in the Discord server when if you sign up for the class.
Wow, even 3 Cats was like, if you guys made more homework, it would be amazing.
Wait, who? If you guys made more homework, it would be amazing. I can give you homework if you want.
I would say triple the homework if you
Yeah.
want it. Like it would just basically be doing the same assignments, but like way more.
Yeah.
Just, like instead of saying, okay, if I gave you like 30 figures, we'll do 60. Do 60 painting figures or something.
Look at this, dude.
When does the class start? It starts when you get
It's self-paced.
It's self-paced.
It starts whenever you want it to. You
Yeah.
have it forever.
Yep.
baby.
So it's not like a live class where like we meet up once a week or something like that. It's once you get it, you can start. These are all pre-recorded. Baby Jack. Baby Jack. Do, 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 do. Just go like.
She's so happy.
Yeah. His purring sounds like a fireplace.
Yeah. Toby's purring sounds like a motorboat. Like brrrr. Applejack's like sounds like a fireplace. I don't know. It just does.
Poppy has the most normal sounding purr. Can I use Moho with drawing? What is Moho?
Moho, is that an art program?
Use whichever you're comfortable with. Is it free when you enroll?
No, this is our paid program.
Yeah. This is
The
our
live
paid
streams
program.
and YouTube and TikTok content is our free stuff, and then we have much meatier, beefier classes that is our paid program if you're real serious.
Yeah, you don't have to use Procreate or whatever. We give a few options like Krita, Photoshop.
Yeah,
whatever.
anything that has basic layer functions, coloring. I wanted to try out a program, a painting program. I saw Anthony Jones using it on a video.
What Moho is. I'm sure
something.
you can use it.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know what Moho is. Moho anime. Oh, it's an animation
It's
software.
an animation software. So
I'm not sure what Moho has. If it's not an animation class. It is
No.
it's a drawing foundation class.
Yeah.
So if you have a program that has layers, color, brushes, erasers, like the basic tools that you would find in like Clip Studio Paint, Procreate, Krita, Photoshop,
you can draw inside.
then maybe
If it's a
you
drawing
can-
program,
if it works as a
if it
drawing
works as a-
program.
yeah,
I
sure.
don't know it. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
But we don't use any complicated layer settings or anything in Anime Art School. It's just basic stuff.
I
I
would
think the most
say-
complicated is probably like a multiply layer.
If you want to go free, like use Krita and just practice on there because Krita is actually really good these days.
Krita's free.
And
A lot of
it's
people
great.
like it.
Yeah.
What is that painting program? That
I don't know.
what's Anthony Jones's? Was it like robot pencil?
I need to learn the muscles and how
What
they
is he
connect
using?
more.
What is this? What things? What is it called?
So they go upwards.
I wanted to try it. It looked kind of cool. Paint Storm. That's what it's
Paint
called.
Storm.
Paint Storm. I'm always Paint Storm Studio. Let's see. How much is it? How much
Whoa,
is
that's
Paint
cool.
Storm Studio? $25.
Wow.
Perpetual license for one PC.
Wow.
That's pretty
That's
good.
really good.
Suitable for any style, powerful symmetry and kaleidoscope. I mean, Anthony Jones was using it. It has supposed to have like pretty good brush and color. Look, it's got a good color
Whoa,
wheel.
That's cool.
You can even make like a little color palette and thing. It's wow. I'm definitely gonna try that. Perspective rulers.
Is anatomy so hard to learn? It is hard.
Is anatomy so hard to learn? Is that a question or a statement?
Anatomy is so hard to learn. Is that what you mean?
Features. Check this out,
That's
chat. This is a
cute.
cool little.
Ooh, fill tools.
This is a cool little
Wow.
thing. Look, takes under layers color while blending.
Oh, I love that.
Stroke post correction.
Is it recommended to study real life references? Yes. I would say it is. It is recommended.
Yeah, for sure.
It is recommended.
It just says nice stroke stabilizer. Stroke post correction. Interesting.
I would say stylized isn't bad, but like the stylized stuff comes from the realistic stuff. So like if you want to study bodies and you want to stylize it later, I would start with real life first. Not saying that you should only do real life references or whatever. You can switch back and forth. You can be like, oh, I want to do a few realistic anatomy or figure drawing studies, big studies.
That's sick, dude.
And then I'm going to take those and stylize it.
For iPad.
That's kind of fun. Ooh, iPad, really?
Yeah.
I want to try that.
I'm definitely gonna try this program.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, the brush stuff looks really good.
And I would do both, like do both real life and stylized stuff because like they all are connected. Which is hard to learn, anatomy or color theory. They're both hard. They're just different skills. Like
they're different.
They're different.
Color theory is
not really
relatively not that difficult to learn. Color theory is not the hard part. Composition and value grouping and the other fundamentals that work with color theory is generally the hard part.
I would say if you've never done it before, it will be hard to learn. Like that's just skills in general. Like especially with drawing, animation, anything that is creative. If you want to be really good, it's a long process. Like drawing's hard. Drawing is hard because you have to think about so many things. Like you have to think about forms, shape, design, but like you're not gonna try to learn it all in 3 months. It's a lifelong process. So
you missed it. You can go rewatch this on our YouTube channel. Our channel name is Draw Anime Academy, and everything that we stream is all on our YouTube channel as recorded videos. YouTube saves all of live streams as a video, and so you can go watch any video, any live stream we made for like the last long time, year, more than a year, well over a year.
Well, I'm just.
We've gone live multiple times a week for 40 weeks straight so far. TikTok just told us.
Oh wow, a lot of little staff.
That's interesting.
That'd be cool.
Bum bum. Hey Lindsay,
Hey,
we were just talking about you recently. How are you doing?
Since when did you learn how to draw into a digital? You're so good, thank you. I did digital a long time ago. I started digital like what? When I was in middle school, and then you just kept doing, it. One thing you'll see me do is I like to cross legs a lot. I like to go one leg in front of the other, one leg in front of the other. It's just a good way to pose legs.
Pretty good. You're okay? Tiring? Got a second job? Put art aside and haven't been doing it lately? Aw. I hope you're having fun though.
Yeah. Well, just draw when you can if you still want to do it.
Yeah. And it's always good to see ya.
Yeah.
This is an interesting little program. I'm definitely going to try it sometime. It's like $25. It's a perpetual license. It looks like it has a really good brush engine. It's on iPad as well.
I want to try it.
For all the lows out there with an iPad.
Yeah.
It's called Paint Storm Studio. It looks like it has a really good brush engine.
Looks like Crunchyroll. Kind of.
$13 on iPad. Pretty good.
So are you guys talking about an art program?
Yeah.
Yep. Paint Storm Studio. That's the new program that we're looking
I saw
into.
some artists that I follow was using it.
Looks fun.
Dynamic interface. That's cool.
That's
like
really
a lot of
cheap,
quality
too.
of life improvements. Nice color palettes. Oh, wow. You can do a lot. Look at that, dude.
What are they doing? Wow. What is it called again? Paint Storm Studio.
Yeah, look at this.
Whoa.
You can like scale your UI.
That's genius. Huh.
You can like do this and like move things around within the little.
Can we show that on stream or nah?
It's cool. Looks good.
That's really
sure,
cool.
I don't care. Looks good. Like, look. You can do a lot of stuff here. Scaling a UI.
It's a cute drawing.
Yeah, you can move. Like, this is cool right here. Look at that. I've never seen a program where you can do that and like moving stuff around and completely customizing your UI in that way.
Wow.
Look at that, like a transparent background. It's on iPad as well.
Wow.
A lot of fun stuff.
That's really cool.
I'm certainly trying that out. That's so cool. It's like it's in real life.
This water is tainted by your drink. Raw meat.
Is it?
Yeah, you taste it.
I don't taste nothing.
Ugh. And while you have that same drink. It was called Paint Storm Studio.
Yeah. I'm always on a lookout for something fun to draw in. You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying?
Universal and powerful. Indispensable tool for artists, created for works of any complexity, genre, and technique.
You know,
Dude, I would love to find a good brush
what if
engine.
we
like
made our own art program?
in Roblox, dude.
Yeah, honestly. That'd be really fun. I wonder how you would even do that. Well, is there a way to make drawing anatomy fun? I keep getting discouraged drawing about it.
I think this is coming from me. I was a background artist and prop artist for a long time, didn't learn any anatomy, avoided it like the plague, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it, and now I find it really fun. I started learning like figure drawing and anatomy all the way back in like 2020. That was when I very first stepped into it. And in the beginning, it is hard. It's kind of like, you're not good at it. The people look like abominations. But as you get better at it, it becomes a lot more fun. Like, you tend to have more fun when something is familiar. So I would say it's not like that forever. You kind of get into a groove. You get better at it. I have a lot of fun doing figure drawing and gesture drawing nowadays. All of those gestures that Christina drew over, all of these ones, those were my gestures that I did earlier today. She just
looked really good.
took them and is that on a new layer?
No, I have it. I have the original though.
Oh, okay. These were 2-minute gestures that I did today. And so when we came on here to talk about anatomy, she just took those and drew directly over top of them to add anatomy and stuff. And so it does get better.
It does get better. It's just a really long learning curve.
Yeah, and I would recommend maybe like taking a figure drawing class or taking a course or something and just going through it and like focus on learning, focus on enjoyment, like focus on like being interested in learning the content, like completely get rid of the idea that your drawing needs to turn out good. Just don't even care at all. Simply go, do I feel like I'm learning something? Like, can I try new things? Can I apply new things? Like, you'll notice if you do like 25 or 30 figures, you'll be like, what if I try to draw the foot this way? What if I try to draw the foot that way? What if I try to draw the hand like this? Or what if I did this or that? And I find when I focus on that sort of thing, I have a lot more fun because it's like more along the lines of something that I can control.
Yeah.
And I find things are very miserable for me when I tie whether I'm having fun or not to something I can't control.
It's like you're only having fun if the drawing turns out good, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, like it's how I think about it, but
the way how I have fun is I'll draw a figure that looks really close to the character that I want to draw it in, and then I just turn it into the character. That's what helps me to make, have fun with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can definitely turn it into your own like OC or fan art of whatever you want.
Because like in the end, your end goal is to be able to draw your own ideas and using figure drawing and anatomy to support that, right? So like you can do it even in the practice phase.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I mean, I'm really fighting with the boxes. I'm in dire need to draw something with a background instead of a flat color for the background. I know what you mean. Is it better how to have a perspective grid while drawing, or is drawing boxes better? Either or. Perspective grid just helps you visualize the 3D space. I think perspective grids are great. Lots of people draw them.
I also like to learn simple concepts that I'm like, oh, how can I apply that right now? Like, for instance, when I saw, like, the first time I saw the envelope method, I'm like, ooh, that looks fun. I'm going to try that for other, like, illustrations and see how it works for me.
I did a little study last night. A little study. I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes or less. And it has some perspective in it. Here, this. And it's very, very, very simple. Where's my pen? Here it is. Like this building right here, for example, I drew in and I'm just gonna go and pull it out. Okay, so the building's gone. And I'll draw the building in again, all right? So what I like to do when I do one of these little studies in perspective or something is I will carve out my form. Has nothing to do with anatomy, by the way. I will carve out my form, right? I'll pick a color, like, I don't know, maybe like that. It doesn't really matter that much. And I'll draw a brush stroke in, right? Let's just say this is a building. I'll draw a brush stroke in and I'll carve the building out like that. So you don't have to draw everything all the time. If I were to draw this in as a box, I could be like, like that, right? Or I could just make it a big brush stroke. Let's like find a color for that again. I don't know, maybe like that. I just draw it in as a brush stroke and I could go, do I want the building, you know, like this? Maybe like that. And maybe in like a 90-degree angle where the corner is actually like right here. Or I could go, maybe something like that. So I kind of like decide where this point right here is at. And I go, one side will be steep and the other will be a little bit longer, right? So we could maybe do something along the lines of that. And then, maybe I don't want the building as deep. So I'll have it like that. And then I can just take this side right here and I can change, say, the value of one side. And it's like, there's a little building. Do I like that? And then I can continue to refine and carve this. Like, you know, maybe I don't want it that. Maybe I can just like kind of, like, yeah, that's kind of a fun little building there.
I like that.
Do you want to make it taller? You can make it taller. So a lot of the time when I'm drawing in perspective, like I'm actually like making a shape and then I'm going to carve, like I carve that shape. Instead of drawing a whole box, I have in mind where my horizon line is down here. Like, you know, wherever.
Why didn't I think of this?
I'm just gonna guess it. This is like a painting mentality. A lot of people learn art with drawing, but painters will often like carve shapes. They'll just go like,
Here's a box.
Yeah. Here's like a box. I find it very fun to work this way because you're focused on shape a lot. And then we can take that box and we could go, I'm gonna put a cylinder behind it. And I'm looking up at this. So like I'm drawing, but I'm not drawing with lines. I'm like drawing with whatever 3D form. So like, let's say we have a cylinder back there. Maybe we can put, I don't know, another box in the background. Like this.
Whoa, look at that.
What's that? Punchies.
Gift. Punchies.
Thank you for the gift. I just saw it pop up.
Wow.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Maurice.
That's so cool.
And, you know, do something like that. So it allows me to think a lot about like silhouette, right? And I'll just go, if I want to do that, I can overlap my strokes and just go.
Wow.
So if I like lighten this up and I actually draw in these boxes here, let me just, I'm going to duplicate this. But I don't like this. See, I can really, really focus on my silhouette. So I'm like, I don't really like how this feels like lined up like that. Maybe I'll make this one over to here a bit taller. Really focused on that. And then we'll go, maybe I'll like rotate it this way. So there's the edge. There's the edge of that one. You know. Pull that back in. Maybe another cylinder.
It's almost like you can start seeing the perspective.
Yeah, I'm like thinking about perspective as well. So like if I would actually take this, which I'll delete this one now and I'll do that. So I'll duplicate it over and then I'll just erase out some of this. What's going on in my brain is I'm going, you know, this is a cylinder. This is a box. Maybe it's behind the cylinder, or it could be in front. Doesn't matter, right? I could put it in front of the cylinder. It's like you still have some wiggle room to play with it. And I
Ooh.
feel like, you know, you can always fix the perspective as well. Like, I don't have to follow my guidelines exactly. I can modify it and fix it.
Thank you, Maurice.
So I'll often paint this way, and I feel like it really takes a lot of the difficulty out of, like, the perspective in the drawing. Like, I don't need to make a line work before I do everything, right?
Just paint it.
Like, draw a box in the sky, you know?
Why do that when you could just paint it?
I just think it's a different approach. I don't really think there's anything wrong with either approach. Like, you could draw a box in the sky, or I just, you know, put a blob in the sky and then go,
Verging.
you know,
What would
and
you
then
say?
that side and that side. I think that works pretty well. And then I'll go, here's this side.
Ooh.
Can carve it. You know, whatever this is. I don't know. Doesn't really matter that much.
Some kind of alarm speaker thingy.
Just a floating box.
I like it when you like put a little stick on it. What would you say is the most important art skill for landing a job?
There's a lot of what job and what a job. Like, I don't think that there's just generic art jobs. Like, they're specific. Do you want to be an illustrator? Do you want to do card art? Do you want to be a concept artist? Do you want to be a graphic designer, an animator? Like, there's so many different art jobs out there. It's really impossible to say. Yeah, there's like a box floating in the sky.
Be a hot air balloon.
Could do a hot air balloon back there.
How do you access the store to buy one of those anime model heads?
On TikTok, you definitely have to be in the States because it's only local shipping within the country right now. And it should just be on our profile. Like, you go to our profile and we should have a little shopping bag. And if you have it available, you can go there and do it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not there, you probably can't get it. Here's our TikTok profile. And there's our little shopping bag. And you can go there for it. And if you can do that, then you can get it. I do know that we have a lot of viewers who want them that are not in country. Insane. I saw that you guys sell anime heads. Yeah. we started a couple weeks ago. I really like them. They're super useful.
So you're in New Jersey? Awesome. Yay, then you'd be able to get it. Awesome.
I think YouTube is missing this distinction between all those art jobs. I don't really know what you mean exactly. I can't seem to understand how muscles interact. Do you guys have any advice, since my issue is that I treat muscle like fat? Muscles are relatively rigid.
Yeah, they have like... Okay, well... Let me think.
Like, they will bulge when they're flexed, and they will not bulge when they're not flexed.
Yeah, like what I do is I'll look for certain landmarks. Like, oh, the deltoid, that's on top. And in between, there's like specific muscles. Like, oh, this side here is where the bicep is. This side here is where the tricep is. And then you look for certain curves. I think like arms are a great example of it.
Bro, what do we do about this package here?
I don't know.
Return to sender.
So like deltoid, if you have a good structure, like you have a good cylinder and proportion for your arms, for example, then you're looking at overlaps. So like, okay, depending on where this is, I'm like, okay, I know that my tricep is on the back of my arm. So my tricep is going to look like this, and it's going to split.
Mm-hmm.
And then right in front is where my bicep is, and that's a longer muscle.
Yeah.
And then in between that, there's like the brachioradialis and brachialis muscles. So like there's like sandwiching between the muscles, and there's different areas where they like to connect. They all connect to bone, I believe.
Muscles connect to bone. Or I mean, I think the muscle turns into a tendon, which connects to bone.
Yes.
My dad keeps insisting on getting me a cat. I have to reject the offer every time. Why, dude?
Why?
You can see it now. That's good. Important question. Art question. Can I meet your cats? You can't afford their rates.
Yeah, the girl studying
is studying the giant arm.
She's
Yeah.
it's like a art museum. She's like, oh, what's this?
Hey,
And also
now.
look for different rhythms. Like, what is the rhythm of the forearms? Like, do they go like this? How can you organize it? Right? Because they're not just only isolated, they are interwoven. Like serratus anterior, for example, which is like this ribcage muscle. It starts with the lats, that overlaps the serratus, and then this goes around the rib cage into like little strips, and then those serratus anterior connect to the obliques, which once again look like interlocking fingers or whatever, and that flows down towards the obliques, and then like you would just have to like draw a lot of it and try to fit it like an organic puzzle. And a lot of the time, it's also understanding the flow of the body and how those muscles follow that too. Because they don't allow pets here. Oh.
Not that you can only wait. What is the term? They don't have to know they're there. Just saying.
Well, I mean, if you can keep it from meowing and letting people hear it.
But then why does your dad want to get you a cat if he knows that no pets are allowed there? Is your dad like me? Where he's just like, they don't need to know, dude.
Oh, that's such a cute cloud.
You like that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Because he doesn't care. Yeah, literally.
That's exactly why he wants you to get a cat. He wants
Are you going to get
learn,
kicked out if...
wants you to learn how to care less.
Will you get kicked out if they find out? Because that would kind of be a bummer. It's such a Pixar cloud, yeah.
I kind of feel like having like my composition like this. I think that would be kind of cute.
That is cute. I like the borders. Thanks to this drawing tutorial, I finally realized the Earth is round. Before this channel, I genuinely thought it was flat.
Well, I'm glad to help
glad.
you. I don't know what I did. Here, wait, let me do it.
Maybe because everything's form drawing. I don't know what would happen. They'll probably tell me to get rid of it. You know, if people, you could make it the apartment cat or the dorm cat and be like, it's just a stray. It just got in here, like, for no reason. And
fix this
like,
hole.
Yeah. And then everybody would love it and they wouldn't want to give it away. You gotta make the dorm students, give the dorm students a power, not the I don't even know what I'm saying. We were watching Gladiator, and they were like, you gotta attract the crowd because the mob is Rome. And so if you attract the crowd, you know, nothing can happen to you. Do you have any tips for drawing hands? I'm a beginner going back to drawing and I'm really struggling. We do have a video on drawing hands, and we have we do cover hands quite often. I would say think of your hands like a piece of paper that folds back and forth, rather than thinking about the tendons, the fingers and all that stuff. Think about like, okay, fingers, let me draw it in here. You got your hand, like your palm, your finger, your fingers are a piece of paper, your palm is a piece of paper, your wrist is a piece of paper, and now you're just like trying to just find the angles and the proportion, and then you fill in the details later. We have a video on that, so you can check that out too, because cover that more in depth. That's cute.
There.
Applejack. Cute.
I love drawing clouds, but I like drawing these kind of clouds the most, just probably because I'm afraid to draw any other kind of clouds. I don't know.
Well, you've drawn a lot of those clouds. Yeah, no problem. I'm too busy slaying right now. Heck yeah, you're slaying. Nice that you're getting back to drawing.
There's my little
Cute little... Oh, wait.
Cloud
What if there
demo
was
for the
like
day.
a spaceship that was made of clouds?
That'd be cute.
That would be kind of cute, wouldn't it?
It's cute.
I wouldn't want it to be alone too much of the time.
Meow.
Meow.
That's all I can say about that.
You want to show Kitty?
Gizmo has to pay us first.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Meows.
Meowsker? Well, that was cute. He's like, a little marshmallow, gray marshmallow. I love it when he like goes like this. Cute. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Ugh. Get a cat like Applejack, who sheds like crazy, but you are cute. Colton is promoting unkind behavior in educational environments.
Yeah.
Pay the Mickey tax.
Mickey tax. Well, you want to wrap up?
Yeah.
I literally think these micro studies are so good to do.
You should make a video on that. If you feel intimidated by learning art, do micro studies.
Yeah, do little low risk.
Low risk, not low effort. Low risk.
Low risk, small studies. Christina does them a lot on stream.
Yeah, I did the little heads.
You can just make like a little zoop, 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 zoop. And then you can just do something inside of that.
Yep. Put a
Play
little...
with whatever.
Ooh. It's a very non-intimidating way to learn. Man. Been sitting so long, my butt's glued to the chair.
Is it?
Yeah. Wow,
What if we did like
blue. Tira blue.
How the heck? I have to like make this a puzzle. Okay, I think I got it. No, I didn't. Crap.
It's because not all
Wait,
the
hold
sides
up.
are brushstroke puzzle.
Yeah, brush economy is like a puzzle. It's kind of fun.
What's a good brush to do that on Procreate? This is the
This
basic
is literally
round.
just the basic round.
Mhm.
There's nothing special about it. Okay, those are the same value. Really low contrast. What if we had like...
Oh,
I don't know.
a cylinder.
Yeah, something like behind here. Or, I know.
You get 50 coins for completing puzzle level 1.
I love doing little stuff like this. Just experiment. Be like, if I put like a higher contrast item behind like a lower contrast item and like
Interesting.
messed with little stuff, you know? Sometimes they're successful, sometimes they're not. Every times you learns. I don't know.
That even learns once.
I don't even learn once. How am I supposed to learn twice?
It's cute.
This is exactly how I do my other things. Like I kind of just... Did it really log me out again?
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want... There we go.
I've always wondered why some places don't allow you to own pets. Is it a money thing?
Probably...
It could be like a...
They hate animals. I don't know, dude. This is how I do these.
I'm only gonna guess, but like maybe it's like kind of hard to manage with like a large environment or something. I don't know.
Or like this kind of thing, even though this is like a partial study. But like,
People be
I
like,
do
"Oh
a
my
lot
gosh,
of
that's
this.
a study."
yeah, this is like a little study. I even painted my pen and headphones. And I'm always messing with this sort of thing and doing little experiments and all that. You know, I don't like this red line at all.
I kind of liked it.
I hated it. Kind of fun.
Wait, I thought it was a photo. I feel like that image for some reason just looks like a photo to most people. I think it's maybe like the texture of the mat.
Yeah, it just has that kind of quality to it.
Yeah.
Not quality like good, but like quality like
It just looks
it is what it
photorealistic.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm messing with like limited value ranges too. Like I'm sort of using color temperature to try and separate my sides out, and I think that could be interesting.
Ooh.
Or maybe we do this because that side's like pretty blue, right? Let's just say we're shining maybe like a really blue light on this. We could do something along the lines of like that. It's kind of fun.
That's fun. I like that. I like that that bright, like bluish influence. I love that smudge brush. It's so good.
It's so good, dude.
So good. Hello. We're always going to get impressed by that one. It looks like it captured something we would see mostly. Got the photo real looking type of drawing.
Yeah.
This kind of gives me like Goro Fujita vibes.
I don't really do photoreal that much anymore. Like I teach about it in my classes, but I'm much more interested in like a little bit more stylized stuff nowadays. I don't actually have any of those, do I? My 3 paintings are done, by the way. I don't want that showing. It's weird. My 3 paintings. Where are they? Shh. Exterior final. Where are they? Oh, here. Interior final. Where heck are those, dude? Did I? Oh, finals. Here they are. I finished this one.
Ooh.
I added a set of fences and bushes and stuff and a little sign in the front. So that's the final for this one. And then exterior final B is the nighttime one. And that's this one. And then exterior final C is this one. And I actually quite like how this one turned out. Pretty happy with it.
I like it a lot. Can't find a good brush. You can get our brush on our website, drawanime.com. We have a free brush there that works great on Procreate. Reminds you of Genshin Impact.
It's kind of got that quality. What the... Oh, there we go.
Love the little sprite in the corner. She's so cute. Oh, yeah, June.
Oh, June.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of them. We got June. The heck? Where is it? June.
They called it a sprite.
We got Naomi.
I haven't had
We
Naomi
got
up
Tira.
there.
Well, June has been up for a long time.
Yeah, we should put a Miki up there.
Miko. Jake. Ray behind Jake. And we got Abby. I haven't changed it in forever. We could put Ray up there for a while.
I was going to say we could put Miki up there for a while.
You want to?
Sure.
Sure, why not? I'll never say no to Miki Sprite. Don't work.
Do you think Miki would like Sprite? Drink?
Dude, I have
used
no
to
idea.
like Sprite. I mean,
Isn't
I
that
still
like a
kind of like it.
lime?
Yeah, it's like a lime lemonade. Lime flavored. It doesn't really taste that like lime to me. But it was pretty refreshing. I used to have it a lot when I was in China.
Maybe I do something like that. And you just mess around with things. Like we could go... Ooh, we could put something here. Like another...
Ooh.
Could do something fun.
It's a nice looking sphere.
Oh, I'm gonna need to make a new layer. Let's do this. Let's do like, I don't know.
Hello, Emmer.
Oh. do something like that.
Mm.
Kind of fun.
I feel like you'd kind of like some surreal art.
I love abstraction. I think it's super interesting.
Mm-hmm. Abstraction.
It's like a little bit abstract, you know. We can add stickers. I don't want to like overly complicate this. We could do something fun to the edge. I literally will do this type of stuff for fun. I think it's
Make it black.
I think it's pretty fun. You want me to?
Yeah. No, this is not anatomy. We did teach some anatomy early in stream though, but so you can rewind.
Yeah, this is not anatomy right now. We got burned out on anatomy.
It looks like a liminal space image to me. So
I don't
that's
know if
why
I would really make that black.
I wouldn't.
It captures a lot of attention.
It does. You want a more low contrast.
Yeah.
I'm begging for blue bounce light on that sphere.
What, for this? I don't know if I really want to put that much blue bounce light on it. I could cool down the shadow a bit, though.
But what's the sphere story? Where did it come from and how?
We
Colton.
could cool down the shadow quite a bit.
Colton just said, let there be a sphere, and there was a sphere. There's no story. They just put it in there.
No, there's no story. It's just a little
Thing.
I don't know, little micro doodle thing. We could, you know, add.
I like that. I like that blue highlight. Bluish highlight.
I don't want to render this like realistically or like a photo. I want to leave it a little bit more abstract. Oh yeah, I merged all my layers.
Well, actually, what did it start with? It started with that like black silhouette, didn't it?
This? No, that's a different thing.
Okay. It just looked similar because it had the box in the
I
front.
feel like this needs like a little cherry on top. That's what Ahmed Alduri would say when he was teaching our class. He was like, oh, "This just needs like a little," you know.
Yeah.
He would. It's funny when I was taking his class in art center. He would always do like student like paint overs, and he'd be like, "Ah, man, this just needs like a little, like maybe not this one, but like that." He called it like the cherry on top, just a little, you know, like in Yu Ming's piece. The cherry on top, you know, or like the little, like right there is like this little cherry on top. It could even be like something like this.
I like that.
Down there.
Cherry
like,
on top concept.
Yeah, I really like that concept of stuff.
They had drew an object on a red background and my brain was off, so I put blue bounce light.
I mean, as long as the value works,
Yep. Can work.
doesn't really matter. I like that. I want to like try and get this entire cube into a single value range.
Ooh.
I think that would be cool. Obviously, like, you know, we would get a lot of this sort of thing down here, like gray or some good. We wanted to mess with something like that. That nasty. I don't want to mess up my values too much. I like my group.
What software to use animation? I don't know. I don't animate. Oh my gosh. Toby, the man. The cat, the legend.
The boy.
The boy.
Silly. The legend of the... Do you still have hair coming out of your booty?
Oh, brother. The brush is awesome. Yay! Glad that you found a brush that works for you. I'm glad that it was that brush. We got that brush for free, and we just loved it so much that we just included it and just gave it away for free as well. It's a great brush.
Yeah.
Do you think about using multiply for all shadows as bad?
I don't necessarily think it's bad. I find that the world tends to be a lot more complex than just kind of using multiply for shadows a lot of the time.
Paws on his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know what that song was. I don't keep track of the songs because we've been listening to it for like forever. So I don't know which one it is. Oops, sorry. I think multiply.
Not bad to use.
It's not bad to use. It's just you gotta know it just can't solve everything.
It works as a fine starting point, I think.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't tend to use it that much. Maybe I should use it more. I don't know.
You just manually find shadows most of the time.
I like thinking about it. Like, I find it kind of fun.
Oh, that's cute. I low-key want to embrace a Xiaohongshu art style, but I'm not sure if I should go to realism instead to get better.
I'm not sure what that is.
I'm guessing that's Red Note. But I think learning how to draw realistically and all that stuff doesn't hurt the style. You can try both. Like, study realistic stuff, and then look at how the artists on that platform apply the fundamentals, right? Because that's what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, like, semi-realistic anime style, it would benefit a lot if you understood real people drawing real portraits. Like, because they think about anime not as anime style. They think about it in terms of realism, and then they just stylize. So it's like, it's not realism and all that stuff is like the base.
Hey.
That's what I think about.
I mean,
as well.
I wouldn't even really say there are realistic and non-realistic fundamentals. Like, there is no perspective that's not, like, there is no variation of perspective. Like, there's no anime color theory and real color theory. There's just color theory. Like, there's no anime anatomy and anatomy. There's just anatomy. There's stylization. Like, all you're ever really doing is just stylizing those realistic things. There is no, like, I don't know, there are no alternative versions of
There's no different versions.
These things.
Yeah.
So, like, these artists are not using some alternative form of the fundamentals. Like, there's just the fundamentals, and then you kind of push and pull them as you want.
Yeah.
I've never, there isn't really an alternative version of these things.
And when we say realism, we don't mean like hyper realism or anything like that. We just mean like learning from the real world.
Yeah. Like, I don't do any hyper realism or like really hardcore realism or whatever.
No.
Many artists aren't interested in it. There's just no other version of the fundamentals.
Yeah.
There's just
fundamentals.
Yeah.
It's just normal lighting and color theory and anatomy, and you just decide, okay, I know about, or I've rendered a lot of things. How do I want to now simplify it? How do I want to stylize it now? But it's not like particular to a style. It's just the artist's interpretation of the fundamentals. Because they've done it so much already that they're like, I want to express myself artistically in other ways. But they don't abandon it or anything. It's not anything different. It's kind of like a branch. I don't know how to describe it.
What if it like creeps?
It's kind of like music, right? like different genres of music appear, but it's not like they don't understand music theory. Like music theory and what chords sound good together is like, oh yeah, that's like the fundamentals, right? But then some people who know music theory really well, they're like, okay, I know that as a bass, now I'm just going to tweak it, and then they create a whole like new genre of music. So it's like that with art. Do you know Yuanjia? He's in YouTube? Yes. We don't. I mean, we know of his work.
Yeah, my teacher, the one we were just talking about, I worked with them for a while.
Really?
He did work for Guild Wars, and Ahmed was on Guild Wars.
Oh, I didn't know that he was on Guild Wars.
Yeah. I believe he did a bunch of work for Guild Wars. Am I right, chat? I had a teacher in Art Center who worked with him, and he also worked with Teo Prinz. They're all very, very, very good at abstraction. Really solid fundamentals as well. They're not doing anything magic. Like they're all doing the same thing. They're just really, really rigorously apply those same foundational skills. Craig Mullins talks about that as well. Like just rigorously applying those fundamentals. Do I want to turn this from a curve to a straight? Let me look.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Keep it a curve? Maybe I keep it a
Colton,
subtle curve. What?
Here is the dilemma. You want meal prep tonight, which is the pasta bake?
Or do I want my yummy chimneys?
Yeah.
Crap. Chat.
Should I flip a coin for you?
I don't know. Yeah, they're very good. They're very high level. You know, there's another person I like better.
Well, who?
That person I sent you. Sung something.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they are so good. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, their work is so good. I really like how do you say it? Rinjia?
Yeah.
Rinjia. I really like his work, but I like that song. It's like a Korean artist better. I sent it to you. I also sent it to Lau.
Yeah.
That person that did like the mannequin puppet.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Dahlia.
I don't know how far away it is. Oh, there it is. Basin Chen? That one?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, somewhere else.
The person that had the puppet one.
It's probably way back there. I don't really.
Yeah,
know
they're insane. They're so good.
I bet they're really good. You have good taste.
I don't. I have my taste, dude.
You have good taste.
I think different people have different tastes. Sign in. I just sign in, bro. Homie, what?
How many times do you have to sign in anyways?
I don't want this to pop up anything. It did. I knew it. I knew it was a good idea to just hide my screen because stupid ArtStation likes to pop up. Bro, what? What are you talking about, dude? Let me in.
Just keeps logging you out after.
There it goes. I'll have to look for the
Panda?
stuff. I like messing with color and stuff. It's just experimental. Like, I don't claim it's good at all. I don't even think it is. I'm just kind of messing with stuff. This guy, Sang Soo Jeong. I don't know how to say the name exactly. This person's work is so stinking good, dude.
Oh, that kind of got like an Ahmed Al-Dori vibe.
Yeah, they're
clown.
very, very good. I'm gonna make sure there's no naked people.
Oh, that person. Okay. I only remember from the Egyptian one.
Yeah,
I
they
love
have
that one. That
really,
was so
really
good.
nice stuff.
I love that one.
One of my favorite artists, for sure.
So good.
Phenomenal.
I really like the red one too.
What red one? That one?
Yeah.
That one's cool. It's like a June.
Yeah.
And there's also another artist out there, like really, really nice stuff. This is phenomenal.
Oh, I love that. I keep forgetting their names. I'm always like, what's that piece again? And I'm like trying to find it. Love that low contrast one down there too.
Where?
Very right. There, that one.
That's good.
That
Yeah.
one's really good.
And I there's another artist that I was thinking of that's different than this one. They're another Korean artist. Their stuff is so insanely good. And you know they all know each other. They're probably friends.
Bought 2 anime heads, going to use them to help kids during our library's anime club.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
that's so fun.
So cute. Oh my god.
That's very sweet.
That's so lovely.
They're awesome models.
That just made me so happy.
Yeah. Just remember they can smudge if people or kids like really they're hand drawn.
They are hand drawn.
They're
yes.
very sturdy. You could hit them with a golf club. They won't break, but the eyes and lines and stuff can smudge. We do seal them with like a sealant, Mr. Super Clear. but
They're not
they can
exactly
still
tweets.
smudge. So just a
Yeah.
heads up,
Yeah.
friends.
Handle with caution. Not like extreme caution, but like kids caution.
You know.
That's so much fun though. That's so nice. It's during an anime club.
This is really good. This is really nice abstraction.
Oh wow, that's lovely.
Like this is a good example of like
Oh,
abstraction.
One J Lee's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really, really, especially this last one here. Like you see how they separate the light and shadow.
I love
It's just
that.
so well done. Like these are very abstract shapes that they're using. There's probably a study of some sort. I have I used this person's brush pack for a while. It's a very common brush pack. You see a lot of these brushes all over. It's very, very abstract. Composition is all abstraction. It's just like when the shapes are put together, your brain goes, "Oh, I recognize what that is." But your brain doesn't care about the subject matter when it decides it likes something or not. Like this could be a dinosaur, you know, and your brain wouldn't care.
Wow, these are so good. Holy
Very
crap.
good. These are very
So good.
good loose paintings.
Target standard.
Yeah, I really like this person's work.
It's
Like,
really like a Robert
shove that
Lemler vibe
somewhere
in
out.
a way.
Yeah, that all at that level. Everybody at that kind of level, they're all, I don't want to say obsessed, but like
Like, look how
really good
nice.
abstraction.
Look how nice this is. I've been really appreciating abstraction way more because it's like it just takes a lot of skill to do this.
Oh, we spray them with a clear coat.
Yeah, we do.
We spray them a lot with a clear coat to seal it, but they can still smudge
If handled
you-
roughly.
If you handle them rough,
Like if you
yeah.
go like that, then
Yeah.
they might smudge. But we did seal them with a lot of layers, so it should be fine.
What if we did like this? What if we made like the whole ball a very similar value and just had kind of like these colors
Oh,
intermixing?
that's cool. You should show it.
Oh, I don't have it.
Nope.
Like, what if we had this really warm coming in from that direction? Maybe we even like cut it. We just go like, cause maybe we'll just argue like this cylinder here blocks the light, so we just go
Okay.
maybe like cut it or something. I bet it would go the other way. Maybe like that. Like that could be
that's
kind of
cool.
interesting. Maybe not.
I wish I had their skills. Well, that's why we teach. You can actually learn these skills.
They're definitely learnable skills.
They
They were
are
talking about
learnable
the artists
skills,
like
yeah.
that we were showing.
Oh yeah.
I don't have those skills. I like to develop them over time. You know, I'm really paying a lot of attention to
I wish I had their skills too.
gaps.
Gaps.
Like,
huh?
like I'm paying attention to like shapes, the abstract shapes of this, and trying to maybe we go zoop, zoop, and just slightly distort that a little bit more. I kind of like the vibe of that.
How long have y'all been artists?
A little while.
You started working professionally at what?
In like 2016,
Yeah.
you know, we could even go
Ooh, that's fancy.
a
It's
little
kind
bit
of a bit
intense.
loud. Yeah.
I don't like that brush that much. It's kind of weird. I guess I'll just keep using my basic round. Where the heck? Here we are. I kind of like a little, just
A little bit of noise.
a little bit of noise here and there, maybe. It could be fun.
You know, honestly, head models, that kind of just gave me an idea. That would be a good, like,
Christmas gift. No.
well,
What?
yeah, it's Christmas gift, but like an educational thing for schools to have,
Yeah, I think so.
or
That'd
like
be great.
classes or something. Like little school diagrams. Oh.
Maybe I just chop this a little bit shorter. So I can just show that little pinch in there. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think it shows the cylinder a little better. We can just use straight line tool right here. Carve that out. This ellipse, to me, feels a little sussy. Sussy baka ellipse.
What?
I don't know.
We wanted to make a head model that had a bendable neck.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
We were thinking about doing some experiments with TPU, which is like a flexible rubberish plastic that you can 3D print, and connecting it to the head so you can have a neck that bends around and looks. I think that would be pretty cool.
Well, what
But
if
we
you
haven't,
made a hollow tube?
A hollow
Graphite tube.
graphite tube? You mean like
Yeah. Like a macaroni. Like a ziti.
mahalo?
Macaroni.
Like this sort of thing. My ellipse is not quite right. Like that, huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
Could be cool. We could have...
Doesn't have to be exactly hollow. It could just be like a little inset.
You like a little inset? You mean just like...
Like, yeah, like that.
Like that.
Yeah, like that.
It could be kind of cool.
I like how 101 people are looking at you doing this.
Drawing a stupid cylinder, dude. What do you, like...
What do y'all have to do with your lives? I'm kidding. It's great watching this kind
Y'all
of
have
stuff.
nothing better to do than watch me draw.
Gizmo says,
red
guess who I made a
cylinder.
sketch of? It's probably Miki.
Applejack?
Apple?
Ooh, I kind of like warming this up a little bit with the green.
Ooh.
What if we reduced that intensity of that? Dude, this looks like a low poly cylinder in Blender. Like
does.
with
It has
the
those
with
edges.
the steps.
Yeah.
Like all we would really need to do is just go like
Just divide the edges more.
like that. Low
Yeah.
poly Blender cylinder. I
Draw with
honestly
me
feel
tight.
like this would probably come out like this more so. It doesn't need to be accurate, it just has to be believable.
Do you guys have a 3D art background?
I don't. I've
No.
done 3D art, but I don't have a background in it. My background is in industrial design. But I have done a lot of 3D. I'm no expert at all. I'm not very familiar with like texturing and stuff like that. See, I like that. That's kind of
It's kind of cool.
it's kind of cute. It feels sort of like sci-fi-ish. I think it's sort of fun.
It's cool. Ooh, fancy gradients.
I don't even know. I would put that on a new layer because it's such a drastic change. I don't know if I would even want it. I want this and this to be like the same value as well. Let me check.
It's like barely.
I'm trying to group like in a smart way. I feel like that works.
That's cool.
I don't know what the deal is going on with this right here.
Now you just got to turn it into Miki.
How?
Those same concepts, I guess. Like paint it.
I'm gonna do an experiment right here because I like this kind of stuff. I'm gonna do.
We got a Gizmo Miki.
Oh wow, Gizmo!
Good.
That's good stuff.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Gorgeous.
Very nice line work.
Beautiful. I love it.
I definitely feel like your grouping with your hair is definitely improved. Gizmo. That looks like Lau's art.
Very
Did
nice,
you do a
Gizmo.
commission for Gizmo?
I could do this. I could have like a little
Ooh.
sci-fi light. That's pretty.
I'm getting hungry.
Are ya? You want to head out
Yeah.
soon? I don't know. It was just a thought to put like a little light on there. attention to the edges of this. These little tiny things matter a lot with perspective. Like little tiny overlaps like this right here. This area. These little areas. Like if I take a chunk out of this, I really need to make sure that this edge under here is like in perspective correctly. That's super important for like believability, those shapes.
I hate burning or scratches on my fingers because it hurts so bad when drawing. Yeah, real.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, one hack for burns, well, I don't know if it's a hack, but it really helps me with burns, is if you immediately get burned, get an essential oil called helichrysum.
I hate this stupid thing keep coming up every time I flip my canvas. Get out of here.
Helichrysum, once you apply it on a burn, it like dissipates the burn like almost immediately. At least for me, it does. It's so good. It is so good. I've gotten like steam burns on my fingers. I've touched a pan that was too hot, and it would like really like get inflamed. Once I put that helichrysum on, it just vanished, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like normal. It's like I never had the burn. Assuming that you're not allergic to like essential oils or anything, or your skin's not sensitive. That's cool. I like the little round corners.
I do. I like the round corners of this too. Let me
Does it work for blisters? Oh, that's good. Oh, you have that essential oil? That's great. Oh, does it work for blisters? Oh, sorry. I misread the question. I don't know if it works for blisters.
I'll
You can
stick
probably
this
look it
one
up.
here too. See how small this is?
Yeah.
I don't know if I guess I could keep the gradient. I don't really care that much.
Let me even look it up. Says it's excellent for blisters due to its strong anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and tissue regenerating properties. Painful blisters. It says helichrysum oil is widely considered to be the best oil for painful blisters. So yeah, I guess it does work.
Probably won't hurt.
Yep.
Probably won't hurt it. I mean, it might hurt, but it probably won't damage you.
It's great. Fantastic.
You know, we could come up here and maybe do a little bit. Again, I'm not like trying to do like realism with this. I'm trying to practice my like value grouping and color funness.
Fun colors. You could turn it into like an old game console, like a Wii. I guess Wii's are old now, huh?
Yeah.
That kind of gives me a Wii vibe.
I could put like a screen on it, like here.
Oh, a screen. That'd be cute.
This is how I do these studies. Like I was saying earlier,
You just start with something.
I just start with like blobs and start figuring out like fun colors, but the whole entire time I'm really, really, really focused on the design. Because if the design doesn't work, it's like this exact sort of thing. See, this is an old one. You can see this one's actually pretty rough.
It is rough.
But
it still holds up.
Yeah, it's the same as like this one right here. Like I put a bunch of materials, I put a screen on it, and I just work on it on and off. I haven't added any materials to the one that I'm currently working on, but this is like steel. This is like a little old screen. This is like, you know, glass and metal and different types of plastic and lights and rubber hoses and stuff. But it literally all starts this way, and I just keep going along. Like I could put, and the design will change as I do it, you know, and I'll just say make a new layer. I enjoy these types of practice a lot. And maybe go like, oh, little screen or something. What if I put it down here?
Down there.
I like the shadow going over it though.
It's up to you.
I think that is kind of cool.
Do you think it's competing with the shadow or not?
It might be a little bit. Let me put it up here and then lock it.
Oh, wait.
Well, I'm not doing what you think I'm doing, probably.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Oh.
Right? So, like... I'm just gonna, like, put a quick shadow on it to see if I like the read. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I feel like these will a lot of times... And again, I'm doing this from, like, imagination, so I'm not... I don't really have any like good reference or anything going on, but I feel like a lot of the time you'll get like some sort of like a greenness
Yeah.
in
based
here.
on what's underneath the surface.
Yeah, and maybe we'll come down here and just go like, maybe there could be like a little step inside of it.
Oh.
That could be
That's cool.
fun.
Oh my gosh, I love that little on sign.
Maybe I'll make it more green. We'll just make it like a little thing like that.
Thank you both for all the free lives. It's much appreciated, especially when you can rewatch them all you want. You're welcome. You are very welcome.
You are welcome.
I'm glad that you also... Thank you for appreciating it. Looks like a blocky calculator.
And again, my design will actually change a lot as I paint this. I really should look at some like retro, I don't know, Walkman or something. I just want to look up some retro gadgets, get a feel for how they design. Like, that's cool.
That is cool.
That's pretty sick. So
BRB.
I would modify this design quite a bit. I'd probably take out the light right here. I can add another light that's similar. I would take this out because my design is dumb right now. Something I should have been paying a lot more attention to as I started. Let me think. Could come in here and take a chunk out of this. That's kind of fun. Let's change this quite a lot. And I'm just doodling now. I don't know where Christina's off to. Bathroom, probably. I should have made a new layer for this. Just experiment quickly. Let's do this instead.
That's cool.
You hungry?
Yep. My stomach's growling. EP time. Good night. Good night, Lau.
Good night.
Hey, Andrew Dinkus.
Maybe we'll just do.
Oh, we're gonna go to the other side.
Maybe I'll just do something like this. Would you quit it? I don't need the bloop, 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 bloop all the time.
What are you doing? He's just doing a little micro study thingy.
I don't know if it's so micro anymore. I'm just doodling. I don't know. Coming up with shapes and stuff. No. What do I do?
Mickey.
That's what I wrote, but then it just doesn't really. Mickey Pro.
Mickey. Yeah.
And let's just go. Something.
Ooh, pretty. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's sick. Mickey game console?
I don't know. Doesn't look like a game console to me.
Or not,
It's
I
like
don't know. Some kind of digital device.
Vague digital device. I should go in here and round out some of these edges.
Makes it look more authentic.
Whatever. I'll just do this.
Put like little grooves on the bottom, or like a little place where they put a battery or something.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing something like that, like having maybe something to show this form.
Ooh.
And then you come down here like that, show the form, coming over maybe like here.
Yeah.
And here, and maybe doing something like that.
Thank you for the follows. Oh, I love this. What if there was like an industrial design stream? Just designing products.
That would be boring. I don't design products really.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly that good at it. I do want to come in here and round out this edge though. These never really have hard edges on them. Not that I know of. They're all rounded. And I'm getting rid of this little groove right here as well. Because that was old stuff and I'm redesigning this. Mickey Pro.
I love it. They add a little headphone jack on it. I don't know. I like this song.
I actually, this piece really could use some material variation. I don't know. Not sure exactly where I would put the materials. Maybe.
found it.
What is that?
The song called Paper Crane by Egaoya.
Okay, so I did merge it. I'm dumb. This is
Music. Have you guys heard of Feather 3D? It's a new app, I think. I've never heard of it. I guess it's a 3D program. We are married. What's the song name? It's called Paper Crane. But it's a... I just typed in "hold me like a paper crane," and then and I also put song.
Hold me?
Well,
Fold me?
oh, fold. Oh, I
Maybe it's fold me like a paper
It was probably
plane.
fold me like a paper crane.
But it knew.
Yeah.
And you found it?
Yeah, I found it. Let me try it. Let me just make sure. Yes, that's the one. It's the video with this on it. Paper crane that's blue.
Interesting.
It's a good song.
I don't know. I could do some like material variation or something. I don't really know if I like that.
I don't know. I like the simpler one more.
Yeah.
Really cool. It's like hand drawing in different planes and it turns 3D. Oh, so it's like grease pencil, I guess, on Blender. It's cool.
People were doing that, yeah, with grease pencil in Blender. I'm still a huge fan of Quill. Goro
cool.
Fujita uses Quill a lot. I find it really cool. Or Quill.
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 Oh.
I'm not going to school. I'm not going to school.
Man, if I told that to my parents,
I'm not
they'd be like, "You're going." Colton is using Photoshop.
I'm always painting on the same layer.
Same. I'm like, crap. I should have separated it out. Are you doing live stream tomorrow? We'll
Maybe.
see. Maybe.
I do have a student tomorrow, I believe. I don't know what to do for this, honestly.
Leave it. And we need to go eat.
Yeah, you want to eat?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
what's
just
going
hungry.
on here? That's why.
Oh, it's on a separate layer.
Yep.
Not going to school.
And
I only remember that part of the-
merge.
What did she throw?
She smashes something on the ground
It was probably something like nice.
that she liked.
Guess who also drew Ray? Gizmo. Okay.
Scoring some major brownie points tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. She looks so mommy. Look at that.
Ooh, that's
Actually
nice.
really
Very
nice.
nice work.
Yeah. Niki's is super cute too.
Not going to school.
Really good, Gizmo. It looks so good. Everybody's losing their pets today.
Everybody's what?
Losing their pets. They're like,
Neighbors app.
Neighbors app. They're like, please find my lost kitty. It's a really cute kitty. It's my daughter's
Quit losing
best
your
friend.
pets, dude.
And then there's like, oh, I lost my baby Cooper, and I'm like, oh no, another lost dog.
My goodness.
Oh, I missed most of the stream, didn't I? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just brain rotting.
Yeah.
You can actually render something the same color, or not the same color, but like you don't have to, like if I draw a box, right? I could just go side 1, side 2, side 3. I could like use the same value, right? On every side. This is whatever. And then I could do this side. So this is sort of what my idea is. Render a box, have each side a similar value, and then just have graphics describe the sides of it. So here's the top. I have a 2-value box. Here's the side. So this is basically value grouped into 2. We could even just go and do this, right? 2 values of this box. And then if I reinforce the form of it, I can just use a graphic that wraps around the box. I'll just do it like whatever. This.
Hi, kitty.
And I can describe the box not by using value, but by using like a graphic. And so we can blend this edge and this edge.
Sci-fi.
So it's like being a little bit clever with how you describe those same things. I find it really useful. So like this becomes a little bit less generic of a box, but you can still tell it's 3D just because you're sort of describing it using different methods. A lot of sci-fi designers do this. Like Liberto specifically talked about it. Poppy, you're kind of on directly
on the tablet. Come on.
You're like purring the heck, dude. Are you purring? Why are you purring on me? Okay, thinking cat hair in the air. Liberto talked about this exact thing in some class that I took of his. He said he likes to add graphics to things around the form of it. Let me look. Like, here's an example of some of Liberto's work. John Wallen Liberto, he's a sci-fi concept artist. He worked on a bunch of the Halo games and stuff like that. But you can see that these lines in here, they'll like describe the form of the object. Value is not the only way. You can add something to the surface, right? Like, whatever, this. And you could describe the object using more than just, you know, using more than just the
values.
The values, yeah.
I love that.
Or not values, but like the form change. You can actually render objects with multiple sides of the object being the same exact value, and then you add things to the surface that show, oh, there's actually a form change right here. And I think it's a very creative solution that's not generic at all. Or it's like just another tool in your tool bag, right? Same with like character design. So we could come in here and go.
Now Poppy's rubbing on that crochet model. She's just feeling very lovey right now.
Right, we could go up here and do this.
What is iReady diagnostic anyways? Is it like a...
I don't know what that means. Oh.
You're saying that your little box looked like the logo.
Oh, nice. All right, we can put little highlights in here. Like maybe that. It's just a clever little way to detail. She getting hair all over.
Hey, kitty. I wish my cat would stay with me, but she likes to stay outside at night. I hope it stays safe.
She's very lovey. Anyways, there's my little demo.
I love it.
Just go. She's like, puts on the brakes hard, dude.
He's like, no, I don't want to go. I very much like the study. I love the Mickey Pro. Super cute.
Yeah. Like, these little exercises are they're really important. Because it's the same skill set that you use with everything. It's not a different skill set. It's the same skill set that you use for whatever you do.
So funny.
She's very lovey tonight.
She's very lovey tonight. Tea?
For sure.
Yeah, you're being more social now. You actually like to be on the desk now, don't you? You guys make it so fun and easy to understand. Aw, thanks. Well, Colton has had a lot of experience mentoring students, and he always likes to make things more interesting. I try my best to do that too.
Like, if I were to draw metal, like, let's say that this thing has like a metal antenna coming out, I would go erase this out.
Antenna.
It's a cylinder. Lock it and just go, what is the light on that side?
Because it's reflection.
Right? What is the light on this side? It's blue. And say I'll do like a blue light. And then I'll just go, whatever, maybe dark here.
Ooh, dark. I do notice that a lot of metal likes to have dark streaks and light streaks.
Yeah, it's reflections.
Yeah.
And they'll get more and less intense too. So like you could kind of go like that. And I'll go, where's like kind of like reflection at? We can like make it intenser, more intense like here. And then this one, the yellow, we could go like, okay, it's more intense. Maybe like,
oh, that looks so retro.
you know, maybe that sort of thing. And then if I want like a little disc at the top, I'll just go.
Oh my gosh, what were the discs for?
I don't know.
Maybe to make it sleek on the.
I was like copy and duplicate it, and just go, whatever. Come on. What? Oh, I've locked it.
Oh. Oh, that's fun.
That's kind of cute. Where do we put it? Like here?
I think there. It's
here?
Good. Probably there. Or maybe a little bit more towards the front. There,
Yeah.
maybe?
What if it's in the back?
Sure.
Lock it again. We put like a maybe.
Ooh.
Nah, I don't feel like that would work that well. This will probably have some red on it. Mickey Pro.
Mickey Pro.
It's kind of
I
fun.
like it. Very nice.
I honestly feel like though, this whole area right here would probably have a much more blue like reflection on it, just because this is a reflective material. And so maybe we just kind of get something along the lines of that. bake it a little bit. I don't know. Maybe this actually does have a little bit of a ridge. Come on. There we go.
I like.
To me, the shadow just feels like the slightest bit too dark. Feels like a blotch rather than like a shadow. I think that feels a little bit better. I don't know where that is. Oh. She's on the move again.
Yep. She's like, now where do I go? Here. Kitty, come here. Come on. Courtney is using Photoshop. Oh my gosh, I love the little graphics. That's adorable.
I don't know.
Oh, that's so adorable. I miss that kind of vibe, honestly. It makes the world look like what it could be.
What do you like that? Maybe we do like a white.
I like the light. Light's
Do you like
nice.
light? I think light is kind of cool. If I like,
Oh, that works too.
feels a little bit far.
By the way, if you do want to go to that place, it is getting a bit late. But it's up to you.
Sure. What do we have for our meal prep? Oh,
We
the
have
dish.
that
The dish thing. I like that though.
Yeah, we can have that too.
But I also like my chimneys. I did 2 paintings today.
You did do 2 paintings.
And I feel like the value grouping is still sort of there. Like this is like value group 1. This is 2. You know, this is like 3. I could have done better. I could have done better at the grouping and stuff, but I feel like it's sort of a fun little piece. Maybe I'll just leave that kind of yellowish.
Oh, I like that stripe. I feel like it breaks up the shape nicely.
Yeah, but maybe we just do that.
Is that number on the same layer?
What number?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that was there.
Oh, you could make like a little warning sign or like some kind of like hazard sign. I don't know.
There's my studies. All right.
Very nice.
Well, I think that's going to be it. I don't know what caused me to spontaneously make a painting. I was just feeling so inspired.
That was me with that's me with every stream. I'll be like, I have no idea how I got here.
2 paintings. I'll just stick these in stream demos, stream whatever channel. And
Such a cute.
I'm hungry. So live demos. There it is.
So glad that you guys watched till the end. You guys are the real ones.
Yes, Mickey Pro. All right, I'm tired. Let's head out.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Where's my sounds? Not that. Oops.
Oh, you're funny. Not
Holy
that.
crap, dude. Tabs. Holy tabs. Good night, everybody. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. You smell rain.
It probably did, because it did rain. Because, the air
This
That's
silly
silly.
little face, dude. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good one. Bye-bye, TikTok.
Bye.
And bye-bye, YouTube. We'll see you
See you later, alligators.
whenever, I guess.
Mm.
Bye-bye.